my boys and my ladies and my curries and my cubies. What's up? Holy shit, why are people spamming in Twitch suddenly? Hello G, hello India G fighting, happy Zadi, yo, big been coming a little. Background noise coming a little. Hello, can't hear stream by the way. Bro, mic is muted, maybe he isn't even speaking. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even speaking, I'm just staring. Yup. Hi everybody from Twitch and hi everybody on YouTube chat. What's up? How is everyone doing? Today is Independence Day. What's up, Sanity? What's up, Jason Derulo? What's up, Anu Sharma? What's up, Abik? Sub count? I think it's 5.9. How you getting? I'm good, bro. Populations. I'm just good. I'm good. Happy Independence Day. You just woke up? No, I woke up sometime back. I freshened up, had bath, made my coffee, and yeah, I'm here. All the Mio legends in chat say, hey. Oh no. Pratu, my Mio legend. What's up? Man said he doesn't care about anything. He just wanted to support the stream, so he got Mio Legends. Holy shit, bro. Inside, kuch to cut. Monster aaya. Happy Independence Day. Yes, happy Independence Day, people. You sound like you're just a morning voice. I just speak like that sometimes, you know, like, hey, what's up, guys? How are you? Then I speak normally. Yay! Happy Independence Day, guys. What's this new ad thing, bro? It's annoying. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know why I can't get rid of it. What is that sound? What the fuck? Yeah. Are we voting for DFM or NS today, bro? What are we voting for today? DFM or NS? In my heart, I want DFM to win. In my heart, I want DFM to win, but yeah. Oh, they removed the song name over here. That's why I was looking at the Fire song title. It's like gefighting. Not in the playoffs. Gefighting amongst themselves. Nice title, huh? Nice song, no? Nice song, no? Nice. Oh, Victoria.
Stage 2, and we are starting through playoffs. We had a great day yesterday, and I'm Victoria, joined by a very special guest. We got elevated and big time here. So we basically have two, very highly regarded coaches here in Pacific.
Oh shit, what?
At this point, how did you guys finish with your teams, Global Esport, respectively, placement-wise?
Yeah, so really happy to be here on the desk. The
what a great welcome.
Talent pipeline is alive and well.
I mean, we've upgraded from pipeline. That's what I care about the most.
Okay,
so.
Okay. So we're not going to talk about work.
What was the question?
Yeah, I don't want to bring that up, I think.
Oh, really? Okay, well, we both know you guys both came really close to playoffs.
What do you mean?
I feel like, I almost felt like, Global went further this year than previous years, but it might actually be about the same.
I think it's close technically. I mean, you guys were very close to playoffs. I think there was times where we were very close to playoffs. But ultimately, it's not what you want to be. It's always...
You want to be in playoffs, right?
Of course. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride for Global Esports.
We should actually somehow get those teams and play against each other.
Oh,
and then we can actually
some kind of like legacy show match?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that would sell out.
That would actually be amazing. Can you list your old roster again for those of you who don't remember the history of Global
2023
Esports?
was Texture, Monyet, Bazzi, Arin.
Keep going. There was like 5 more.
Ronsky was in there. SK Rossi.
Yeah.
Lightning Fast. I think that's it. I think there were 7 players.
Yeah.
At the peak.
Yeah.
2024. Who's oh my,
And
you're
yeah.
really testing me.
I know.
Hovey, Blaze King, Ben Kai,
Genkai, yeah.
Russ.
Kulu!
Oh no.
You went through
Kulu!
a lot.
Lightning fast!
Player. I'm so
Honestly,
sorry.
It's okay.
it's okay.
It's too
It's
much.
okay.
forgive you.
But the global
I've tried to move on.
But global esports of 2025
Wait,
has
what?
gone through
Guys
a
like
couple
the stream, by the
iterations
way.
too. So so many changes actually for all 3 years. And Elevate, I want to ask you, like, how are you feeling now that it's completed?
Well, my one stipulation was to not talk about my feelings. You know, it is what it is. It was definitely a disappointing year, but lots of learning to be done.
Yeah.
First time living in Korea, first time coaching a VCT team. I definitely got a lot of experience, and there were things to be proud of. Obviously, we had some issues and stuff like that, but
What were these your proudest moments actually, or the learnings that you are really gonna, you're gonna carry into next season?
So, I mean, like, we had a bunch of good maps, right? There's
Yeah.
never like a good series. There, we won a couple, but I really liked it when we were able to take like the Icebox against GENG, for example, right?
Yeah,
It
That was a
something-
great map.
It was something that we had like done very well in practice, but we'd never shown, and we kind of like hit it for a while, and then we pulled it out against GENG, and it worked. So stuff like that was very cool, and then also just like the moments where our whole team would click together because they were kind of like rare
Yeah.
to some extent.
Yeah.
And you could actually see like the potential, Poppy's clutching, Udaton's getting tons of frags, Crystal's calling is very good, and everything was
You
flowing.
know,
It's like,
after
if
G
we could
lost,
just
you.
harness that for
Bro,
like a full series, I feel like
don't,
we'd be
don't.
pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like that is relatable to an extent for a lot of the teams here. A lot of the Pacific teams are incredibly strong this year, and as we go through playoffs, I think a lot of us are unsure,
Since partnership, no,
especially
we won
today's
more.
matches, who might end up coming out on top. And a lot of it is really just, all the role shuffles. Some of them are player swaps, and like you said, harnessing the energy, making sure everyone's on the same page. And
There's a
this
whole
applies
segment
even
for
to
us.
GENG, who's,
Yeah.
been to the very top.
What's up, Aries? Welcome to the chat.
But before we get into any of that, we got some fun stuff to talk to you guys for the people who actually play Valorant, especially. We got the Splash X bundle. Are you a skin user? Do you use like skins in game?
Yeah, but I kind of favor
You
the
check
edgy
VLR?
skins personally. So
What's an
Wait,
edgy
I
skin?
think we won more.
yeah,
Did
the
we?
Reaver and like
okay.
the Xeno.
First
thing
season we had like
around,
2, 3.
you know?
We
Stuff
had
that
first
makes me
season
feel like a space marine. Something like that.
I like that.
I do like the other vibe though. Like, there's nothing worse than getting Odin by the nerf Odin, and so like the Splash X is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Did any of your players ever put themselves on like skin punishment where like they go, the Vandal's not hitting, I'm playing default till I figure this out?
never.
That's
never
a good
done
one. I've
that.
seen that
Two,
before.
Thing?
I've seen that
three,
before where they go, I don't deserve skins
four.
right now, I'm taking them off.
Wow.
I
No, no.
have to earn back the
That's
skins.
kind of next level. We
But
would
this-
always have the thing
this-
where
this
you
also
like, leave
counts,
your
right?
Valorant open, and then
Oh,
somebody would come
yeah.
and switch
1,
all
2,
their skins
3,
to like battle
4,
pass skins and stuff
5,
like that.
Oh.
And you go to a
6,
scrim and they're
7,
like, why is my knife
8.
not doing anything cool?
Yeah, you're playing with the ghost that looks like a car interior, that one. Yeah,
9.
that's the only realized mid-scrim.
11.
That's a great way to mess with someone's mental. That would ruin me going into the game.
12.
And for those of you
Conversations
who
will
like
count? Okay,
getting
fine.
cool
Only
stuff in real
official
life, we
VCT?
got
1,
really cool
2,
merch
3,
ready for you
Yo.
guys who are coming to Tokyo.
4.
We got special Pacific merch.
Do we get this
5,
much? If not, I need to get myself
6,
down to the shop. This is
7.
actually
Yeah,
good.
buy it before it sells out. And these prices are pretty awesome. What would you get?
8.
I want one of everything. I mean, it's all commemorative.
9.
We're here
9
at
games.
VCT Pacific. I want everything they have.
No, I mean in a single year. VCT games in a year. Lost to the fact is we haven't won more than 4 games in a year. Acha, in a year. I didn't read that I didn't read it properly. This is the best version of what we had. I mean, yeah. Don't know, bro. We should have won it. We should have won these, bro. We should have won these. We should have won these. You should have won these. No, these ones I'm not going to talk about, but yeah. We should have won these.
Top 3 teams will be performing there, and it's going to be really exciting. All of us have to pack our bags and get ready
That
for
secret
that.
team game was
But
little.
we still need to get...
Bro, yeah, it's fucking tilting, bro. Every time, every night, every time when we play, bro. You know, when I off the stream, then I have a moment to myself. And I think, like, we make such a good team. We get good players. We give them everything. We give them the best, not best facilities. Obviously, the Korean team have the best facilities. We give them the best environment in facility wise. We got them the best possible place they can live. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We give them the best everything, bro. Whatever they need, solved immediately. We feed them, we house them. They don't need to spend a penny out of their pocket. Yeah. Guys, please do like the stream. Thank you. It'll help a lot. Thank you. I think the problem is stability. What do you, stability in sense? Stability in sense. Should we get a more stable chair? Stable desk? We give them Secret Labs tables, Secret Labs chair. We give them all, everything.
Has nearly enough points to make it just off of that. So.
Oh wait, he's going to be the whole. Oh, he's going to be there the whole time.
You know, like you said, the Ascension on the line is extra.
We don't have
pressure.
identity.
I feel like
We don't.
have kind of been tested a little bit by that pressure before.
People are
just having
scared.
one Ascension.
We have an
DFM is
identity.
kind of like,
Identity. People are scared to join us.
Now.
Yeah.
There's just sharks down here, so be very careful.
This is the first time we're seeing DFM in the playoffs, but so many people are hyped about this roster. Paper thin.
Give me
over on
one
the
also
casting
secret
desk.
chair.
He's hard rooting for these guys.
I
has
only
them
don't
all the
have-
way through
I
to
only-
Paris,
we give
and
them
that would be
everything.
a historical
We only
run
don't get
for this
anything.
DFM team. I mean, what a storyline that would be.
It's
And
not
there's
cheap.
some implications for Boom
Yeah, massive.
on this match too,
So
right?
if you're a Boom fan, you need DFM to lose. You're hard rooting for Nongshim
DFM,
today.
Yeah.
the
If
identity is
DFM gets a top four,
rely on
Boom will be
May,
heading
and everything
straight
is
back down
May
to
centric.
challenges, which is of course.
I mean, this time also we had relied on Udo because Udo was a really good player, as you see in the stats. But yeah, he didn't perform, and then in few matches, I mean, he did perform. He was the most consistent, I think. But yeah, I don't know.
Pacific not looking their best. They found RB added
Last
into
year, don't
the
talk about
roster,
last year.
And then they put Francis.
We don't talk
recently
about us
back on
and
that
DFM last year.
IGL. And yeah,
So
and
we
I
just
think
need
we've
more
seen a lot
reps.
more success since then.
I mean,
Yeah,
even
I
if
mean-
I feel at this point, even if I take Aspas, put him in our team with the best players in the world. Either whole Korean, anyone we hire, I feel we are cursed for life, bro.
For the longest time, I'm not gonna lie. I thought
And so
Kurov
annoying.
was the IGL. You usually just think like the oldest person is gonna.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Very true.
This guy?
I mean, Francis has been looking insane.
Yeah.
Like,
You know
he
this guy?
specifically seems to frag
I always
well
wanted
when
this
he's
guy.
calling. And you know, RB's always been like that Swiss Army knife.
Either
where you
this
just
guy
kind
or
of
this
slot
guy.
him into whatever role, and he seems to at least do passably well. So I think he's kind of providing them with what they need, which is like, all right,
What if we
you
steal
need
this
me to
guy?
IG, I'll do it for a bit. I'll teach you a little bit, and then you need me to
Trust
lurk,
me, I
cool.
believe in
need
you
me to
guys.
recon, cool.
Thank you so much,
Whatever it
bro.
is.
Yeah,
Toto, thank you so much.
To me, I think it's almost perfect how they've done this. I think,
I want
like you
this
say,
guy or
bringing
the-
RB in
both.
for that level of
Fuck it,
experience
both.
is just massive. But now giving Francis the reins back on that RGL, I
Give me
feel
and
like
I'll
it's
perform in
unleashing
next
that
live.
old school
What the fuck?
style that we
Is the
used to love to
volume
see.
loud
It
enough?
was a little bit of
Is
a rocky
the-
start for them in playoffs, though, against
Is the volume
Talon.
in good-
Not really
loud?
how
I mean,
they
not
would have wanted that game
decent?
to go at all.
I actually want to follow up on what you were saying, Elevated, about Francis
should I reduce it?
and being able to frag really well. Why do you think, you know, this is not usually the case. Once you start the calls, frags drop, but that's not the case for Francis.
Yeah, I mean, some people just feel comfortable like talking a lot while they're playing the game, and he may be one of those people. Also, sometimes the IGLs tend to call a little bit around themselves to
Yeah.
like set themselves up, which is
Texture
not
or mono?
necessarily always a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
And especially
What do
when
you
you're
mean?
playing
Still-
like the Vipers,
still
and the KOs
texture
and
and
stuff like
mono?
that,
What do
which
you
is
mean? I don't
he was
understand. Still-
initially.
still
and
texture and mono
he plays a bunch
cannot-
of stuff also. He puts himself into situations where he can kind of like manipulate the fights to be in his favor a lot of the time based on how he's calling around himself. And it kind of helps when you have players like Danby who can just say, okay, go do this, and then things happen, and then you can kind of do something else with what you want to do on the game.
Yeah, and I think that's a great point because we've seen how well Danby has been set up, and they are facing against DFM. This team has been doing so much better. There was a time when this team won literally 0 games an entire season.
They'll all
but
renew.
It's very different now. Throughout stage 2, they have an 80%.
I'm sure they all will
win
renew.
rate. This roster hasn't changed too much, of course.
If I take Texture, then
Money,
what happens to Money?
May definitely leading the charge with this team.
Yeah, I mean, it's so exciting to see this team here in playoffs. I mean, they've had their ups and downs throughout the past, but finally we're seeing a DFM that is ready to compete at the top. It's a tough road.
My biggest problem with the roster was that we changed IGL coaching styles and the team as well. The problem is no one agrees upon, everyone got problems. I'll tell you one problem. Exactly, the same thing what I'm going to say. Everyone knows the problem, nobody can fix, no one has a solution. So if no one has a solution, what's the point? And then every time, this is our goal. We reach somewhere here. And then people expectations and ask goes here. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why.
Maybe they can just handle it and go on a run.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think also they'll be quite happy about this draw. I think them starting off with Nongshim is a match that they should feel good about. I think they have everything they need. They got to watch Nongshim play against Talon. Yep. I do think it's slightly leaning in their favor today, but it's the lower bracket. It's Elimination Valorant, and I mean, anything can happen in Pacific.
Oh, yeah, anything really can happen here. But like you said, they did have a little bit of prep time. We were talking about GENG earlier, and they're a team that works in momentum, but I think DFM and Nongshim are a little bit different. Now, we're kind of looking at some of the data comparison here through Group 2. Elevated, how would you say these two match up, especially in terms of play style and the way that they're playing now?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're kind of polar opposites, actually. Obviously, when RB was calling for Nongshim, they played a little bit more defaulty, kind of almost like old Vision Strikers or like DRX control style, but...
At the end of the day, these guys are kids. They need some room to grow. Yeah, but then be happy with the opportunity you have. Not. So I'll tell you one thing. I have noticed something. It happens in all regions. It happens in every single place. People, when they reach VCT, they think that's the highest they can go. It's not, for them, is the pinnacle. But exceeding that is when you start in VCT. I feel your journey should start in VCT, not reaching VCT. And I think a lot of mindsets for a lot of people where if I reach VCT, I'm like, I made it. It shouldn't be like that, bro. Guys, do like the stream. Thank you. I love you all who was watching. Yeah. So interesting that 3 of their contracts are ending. I'm not going to sit here and say the team is perfect and I don't know what is happening internally. Yeah, that's most people don't understand that, Prato. I can overnight make everyone love us, but what's the point? Why is spamming? Gee. Hello? Hello? Yeah, Nafi, do one thing. Send me the photo folder no, of my photos. Yeah, I need to share it with somebody. Thank you.
May is just dripping in.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes you're
As far as esports sports are considered, 70%, 75% of fans are going to be glory driven. Yeah, I mean, it is that. It is always that.
In Valorant.
I can always steal everyone's heart by letting them know what is going on and start making other people the enemy. But what does that gain us, and what does the side effect of it is going to be very fuck all.
So again, going
Like
back
all
to
medicines.
Sort of like Scrim experience against them, I thought that they were one of the teams that really kind of understood the deadlock really well. And so when they went away from that on their Lotus comp back to the Breach, who I think is just one of the weakest agents in the game. He keeps getting nerfed. He got nerfed because Teo was good, not because he was good. And getting rid of the deadlock, and they had kind of an interesting spin on Lotus with like the Neon deadlock that I found very difficult to play against. And then you go back to like the Breach plus, I mean, Waylay is a bit of an interesting agent to play solo. I think it can be good sometimes, but it's definitely better in like double duelist comps. So trying to just put all of the weight on Demby's shoulders on Waylay, where he's not nearly as comfortable on Neon, is a little bit of a risky move,
Yeah.
to put it that way.
I mean, I think also, I feel like part of going back to that Breach must be to help enable Danby that little bit more.
Yeah.
You pair that Neon with the Breach, you have a lot more kind of setup. But again, it's playing for Danby to kind of be the one to go in and get those kills, when I don't necessarily think that's when they're at their best. I think Danby should be okay dying for that space. So I have to agree. I mean, we saw their Lotus against Talon in the opening round of the playoffs, and it did not go well for them.
Yeah, I do think that the Talon match was a little bit of one of those inexperienced moments.
From a fan perspective, I may be wrong, but I would love to give Elevator another year. I would love to as well, but
and it kind of felt like they just didn't show up for that map because Corrode was close, and I think that if they hadn't basically just like been asleep for half of Lotus, the series might have been a lot closer. Because I really do think that they're like pretty close to Talon in terms of their skill, but when you give away a map for free, it's very hard to win a series.
Yeah, one thing's for sure is Talon's kind of, been really good with their map vetoes lately. And speaking of map vetoes, let's see what these two teams have decided to go for. What are your expectations? What are you hoping to see?
I mean, I'm very curious what DFM are going to pick. I mean, I do think I kind of wouldn't be surprised if we see them go for Lotus, just because it did look so weak for Nongshim.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I think we'll probably end up seeing a Sunset at some point. I would really like to see Corrode, just because it's the new map, and I still like to see how the meta is developing there. The Lotus call, I mean, it makes sense.
I think it makes so much sense. I mean, this is clearly looking at Nongshim's weakness. But Nongshim come back and pick Ascent. We did see them beat GENG on Ascent, so they really do have some potential here, running that Neon with a Viper, I do believe. So very interesting, different take on the meta there, but it has been successful for them.
Yeah, I actually, so back in the day...
When does off-season start again? Right after
Champs.
Champs.
Like before was Ascent, and that was like the Art Odin days.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, you don't want to play this team on Ascent, but every other map is fine.
Yeah.
But now they're definitely...
Did Riot give you the... Did Riot give you guys the dates already? No, I mean, there is...
Which they play,
Riot doesn't give you any date.
Could be kind of an interesting pick.
It depends on the...
maybe being locked into like a standard comp.
It's not the publisher,
Maybe
it's
that wall that
the...
change on Ascend was good for them.
It's the
it
tournament
forced them to just
organizers.
explore other
Organizers.
maps that
Other
didn't
players.
require...
I would love to have seen Art's face when he read that.
It's like, no, what do I do now?
The McDonald's application game.
Poor guy.
We are going to end it with Corrode, which I am very curious to see, and I think there's a high chance we will end up seeing.
But you guys
today
would
we're
have
gonna
to
see
register
all
the
3
players,
matches
right?
is lower, so
For
this is
off-season.
high stakes.
Off-season.
Lotus, you guys, you were breaking this down a bit earlier, elevated with
You
some of the
can
holes
off-season usually
in,
for also
Nongshim's,
like
agent comp primarily here.
mix and match. Like,
do you think there are going to be any changes then? I feel
they
like
don't
they have
need
to.
it right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, they are a tough team to prep for just because
They don't have any
are
lock
not
fun,
afraid to switch
off-season.
comps with like 2 days.
Off-season you can have like.
So I would not.
I mean,
be
obviously you'll have
surprised
only
to see a
one.
different comp than the one that they ran against.
Again, depends on
Talon.
the organizers. Like
I don't
what,
know what it will be.
who
It
you
might
want
still
to
have
play
a
with.
breach. I
who,
can't
like,
make any like promises.
their
that
rules.
it will
Basically,
be
it's off-season,
better,
their
but,
rules.
you know, at the same time,
Tournament
I would not be
organizers'
surprised to see
rules.
the deadlock come back because I really do think that they have one of the best understandings of how this agent works.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. For me, I'm very curious about what RB is going to play.
Yeah.
We saw him play the Cypher before. Last match swapped to the Viper, and he was bullied by Talon.
Yeah.
They ran at him. They found his site again and again, and he really struggled to hold C. So I want to see what he's going to be coming out with, because I think a lot of this onus, especially on their defending side, is going to be on him to put a stop to that aggression of the double duelist that we will almost certainly see from DFM.
Guys, you like
And
this?
before we go into predictions and all that, we got to do our game, Build Diff. Welcome to the Build Diff game, Elevated, where the winner of this gets Intel Acer Predator Intel laptop, and it's pretty
Yeah, I
sick.
also want a chance.
I won the last one, and I'm looking to win it again, and that's why
You gotta shut that down.
Yeah,
the analysts hate me
I've
right
heard
now.
about this all year. It doesn't stop.
Yeah, I'm in second place right now, so.
It's close. We're close.
Yeah, so you're welcome to this game. Let's look at Mika's team first. She has May, Francis, Foxy Nine, Pharaoh, Akame. I think this is pretty solid. The fact that she put 2 DFM members here, though, I think
A lot of confidence.
a lot of confidence in,
Mika.
in this.
Yeah, I mean, Mika,
You know the
notoriously not good at this game, unfortunately. But this is one of the least troll teams I've seen from
No,
her, so-
yesterday's was her least troll team. I mean, putting the thing is, if they play a duelist, it's
Akame.
-5 points.
Who's
so
first,
that's
though?
some risky play. So maybe she has a lot of faith in him. Akame, May is actually a huge fan of Akame. He said that in interviews before, so you know maybe she's believing in him. And I think
I know
agree.
this will
How
never
could
happen, but
not
I would
put
like to
May?
see
I was
Sliggy
debating
coaching
to put
at
him in the
GE, but
flexible,
I know
actually,
that
'cause
won't
he
happen
gets so
because
many
Sliggy
kills,
is
and I
happy
was
streaming
like,
for now.
that's
He's
a
not only
little
happy
troll,
for
I'll
streaming
do
for now,
that.
he's
Time
also
to go with,
part of an org, right?
Munchkin Man today. We got
Liquid.
Xpharaoh.
DFM?
RQ was a little bit hard to choose. I almost picked Cushy today, because
May,
maybe he could have
Munchkin,
popped off when
Zephyr.
they beat GENG. That's usually when Cushy is playing really well, but I
Zephyr.
didn't. Going Persia
I
and
would put
Karon,
put
this was
Foxy in
really
there.
hard. I had like 5 iterations for today. and this
Persia?
is the
Yeah,
one
not bad.
I ended up landing on.
Flex Karon.
Pilski, I believe, copied my homework again.
This is 2 days in a row now. I
2
mean,
days
you
in a
can't
row.
overtake him if you have the
He's
same
just a
team.
content creator for
know,
TL. Yeah, I mean,
we clearly
just
have the same
not.
kind of
It's
approach
not about
to this
just
game, which is why we're always
just
in the
like,
top 2 for stage 1 and now stage 2. Big time.
1 second, guys.
Let's go through yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my team is actually unfortunately similar to Mika's, which scares me. So if you can put my name up on there, and the only real difference that I have is if you take off Akame, put Foxy9 as the flex,
well, that's good.
and Karon is my smokes player.
This is a very good roster. I think this is really solid. I mean, who knows? Maybe Akame is going to do something crazy today,
Hello?
but this is also really solid. I think
From this,
it's only going to be like 1 or
from
2
this,
points
I
difference
don't want
today.
to
And
keep
this
this
is
all
gonna-
a
whole
similar
folder, yeah.
wavelength.
I want
Yeah.
the top, at
We
least
did
top
get you to
3 or
choose a
top
team
5.
Yes.
as well for
For
today
this.
elevated to compete against
Yeah,
us and
to
try
give it
and
to
limit our
somebody.
points for the day. So talk us
Yeah,
through your
just
give me
team.
top
I
3 or
believe
4,
these
5.
are your players that are
Wow.
different.
And
That is
what else is
interesting.
there?
Okay, I already saw the
So-
first one.
I have been known to overcook it.
Yeah, what's your
Okay.
mind?
Okay.
Preface that.
Okay.
However, I think that Jemkin is
Okay.
being massively underrated. May, very basic pick, not gonna lie. This guy is an absolute demon with the operator, and GENG is one of the slowest playing teams in the league, which gives a lot of opportunities to find those picks. So I think that he's sort of like a sneaky play. Let's see.
Who was your initiator?
Initiator.
Was it Francis?
Yes, I picked Francis for my initiator.
I think you've just taken that off the board, Nick.
It's okay.
Oh, I did. Sorry.
No, we've got it. It's fine.
Found another one. Like I was saying earlier on, I think Francis has been playing super, super well.
Yeah.
I think his KO is really, really good. And just in general, he is one of those players that will like find moments to pop off for his team.
He's
and
in
calling
coaching.
around
Yeah, I mean,
potentially get those stats up my way.
so what was I saying?
Okay.
Sliggy,
Smokes?
yeah,
I think I had
he's
Smokes.
I had
he is I think happy
Yes,
there
Caron,
as a content creator
like to
as
say,
for
is,
Team Liquid.
He's
Gets-
just like one of the scariest players
gets
to play
good-
against. His sheriff is
gets
insane.
good thing.
His double TPs are nasty. He finds so many good timings, and he's like the rock that GENG kind of relies on. I mean, they have a lot of.
As I said yesterday also, the only two person I respect in the coaching staff, not coaching staff, the in plat chat is Sliggy and TMV. Sliggy way up above everybody, but
he's had some
his intakes about the players and everything. I don't know how he'll do.
Nongshim is going to win, but when Jinboom pucks off, they usually are losing because May's stats are not very good. And Jinboom
that's
he's
clever.
vacuuming up all those stats. And then my last player, yes, I'm taking the minus points because I'm a Nongshim believer today.
Oh, this is crazy.
We're
This
putting
was
Danby in there.
this was my roster except with May at the bottom here.
Again,
but
basic. We're going all in on
Oh my God,
Nongshim
he's
today.
That is left field. I gotta say I respect it. I mean, I'm still angry at Jinboom because he cost me a win because he went crazy on that Haven.
Well, I
when he
love
had a
him
big-
for it.
And
I
that
think
upset me.
I like this.
Fundamentally, but I mean, I think we've all on a similar wavelength apart from you today, Elevated. But I like the way you're thinking.
Owning an
really
esports
like
team
it.
is absolutely
This was basically
awful.
the big two ways I was thinking because you gotta outstride.
Just thinking about it,
everyone. You
it
gotta do
drives
something
me
a little bit
crazy,
different to
yeah.
win this, right? And you have two duelists like that. Danby was a choice though. You
The
went for Danby.
only way right now to get into esports and doing good in esports is not esports. It needs it. You need to find a lot other way to make income, to make esports a driving market instead. It's your marketing vehicle to push every other aspects of your company. Other than that, it's
Bill Diff Day.
Gamble.
It
I
is.
respect it.
It is definitely a gamble here, and we get extra points, of course, if we end up beating here. But let's talk about our prediction. So you said Nongshim's going to end up winning today. This is the minority. I think I'm totally on the fence for both matches, to be frank. I'm kind of like 50-50 on this. I think DFM has had more time to prep, and that's why I ended up leaning this way. Morgan, why did you go for DFM?
Yeah, I like that prep advantage, and also I was very underwhelmed by Nongshim against Talon. Like you said, I think it was a bit of an off-map. Corrode was closer, but I think you can't afford to be having those big lapses when we're here in the playoffs because I think DFM have the tools that they need to take advantage of you. If you start as slow as you did against Talon, May will be there. He will be able to stop you because they are competent enough in the server. So I think that's it for me. I was a little bit too underwhelmed by Nongshim.
Okay, and do you want to fully state why you are picking, or how confident are you with a Nongshim win today?
I would probably say like 65-70%.
Okay.
It's definitely passion. Unfortunately, for the average Indian investor, it might not be the safest investment.
And it didn't feel good to play against them. Whereas I've scrammed against DFM a decent amount of times, and like they're good, but I think Nongshim has like the X factor that we were talking about with the duelists, where if they are on, like you are not beating them. And I've never felt that or seen that from DFM.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, that is so interesting. I think on paper, I agree with you. I don't know if that's true, but I agree with you on that here. But I think DFM has a slight edge. Also, Tokyo is like where the finals are. I think there's a little bit of, national pride buff coming into play. A lot of the intangibles. But who really knows? With this, we're going to send it down to the stage. Before that, thank you so much, Elevated, for
everyone
joining
gone
us
out
here
to
at
enjoy
the
life?
desk. And we're
This
going
is
to
a
start
bad
the
day to
day with
stream.
DFM facing off against
bad day to stream,
Nongshim
I
in
feel.
this elimination playoffs match.
तेरी चुनियन की कन से मेरा लंदन जाना चूत गया. Wait, what? What's up, Kush? Wait, what? What you replied for my last chat? I didn't understand your last chat. Ooh, game's going to start. Song? अच्छा. कुछ कुछ होता है. Na 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 na. Spike's been planted. Ah yeah. Look at the playoffs going on top, and we are down looking at the. What up? What's up? No signal. What up? Yeah, it's a song. Yeah. Happy Independence Day, bro. Happy Independence Day. Sorry, excuse me. Nongshim.
Nongshim Red Force.
It's VCT Pacific
My predictions are
playoffs,
right
and it's
every
day
single
one
time.
of eliminations. We got Nongshim here looking more promising than ever, especially with Francis back on that IGL role.
Promise
And
wo
RB
karti thi
joining
bhai.
the roster a couple weeks ago and being a huge asset to the coaching staff.
He's
Yeah,
being a
first
huge
time in
ass
the playoffs here for
to
Nongshim.
us.
They've got some of those playoff
Oh shit, we
nerves
close
out
to
of the
6K.
way, up
Yeah,
against
we close
Talon
to
in the upper
6K.
bracket, played them
Let's
very close
go.
on at least one map, and they want to keep the dream alive. They want to make a heroic run all the way to the end of the bracket and try to keep themselves in Pacific here.
And they will be facing off against DFM. This Japanese
Oh.
team, this
Yo.
is their
Yo.
very first time in
Simpai
playoffs,
New
and
York.
Akame
Simpai
is
New
definitely
York.
going to enjoy
I'll sing for you,
every
bro. Don't
moment
worry.
of it. Now, this team, if you guys remember, in 2023, they had 0 match wins, a total of 0. And now they are 80% match win rate here in stage 2.
shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
DFM
80%.
boat has left
Oh, what's
the
up, Chef?
harbour, looking to
Thank you
go
for coming,
wave
bro.
by wave all the way to Paris. But it's going to be a long road, starting here in the lower bracket.
them never,
No
huh?
mistakes allowed from this team, but I think they're feeling more confident than ever.
Oh yeah, they are absolutely vibing on the stage, and you need to be relaxed when you are on an elimination game, because
Relax, brother,
it's a duel
relax.
match.
Oh, absolutely. They want to try to make sure they're able to make the run, not only to Paris, but to Tokyo.
Yeah,
they want to
Tokyo's
get
massive.
some home crowd advantages going. Whoa! We get a
What?
tie.
All right, it's
Sorry,
gonna be-
guys, there's no ties here. We cannot go, 2-2
Hey,
today. One
I'm
of you
pretty
will
sure they
win.
planned it, bro.
It's
I'm
gonna be
pretty
a
sure
long
they planned
day.
it.
I'm feeling it overtime with something
pretty sure
like
they
that
planned it.
here. And
Scam.
now we have our
Scam.
Matt Vito.
They're
Coach,
scamming
thanks
us.
for joining us back on the desk. What do you think of this Matt Vito so far?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting one. I think
Gelly,
DFM
what do
are
you mean,
backing
Gelly?
themselves
What
with
do you
that
want, huh?
double
What do you
duelist
want?
on Lotus.
You
They wanna
scammer,
try
what do you
and
want,
take on
scammer?
This Waylay comp that Nongshim's been running lately.
Check,
But
what's up?
Nongshim, they picked
No,
a
fuck
set.
you.
It's a map that they used to try
Oh,
to
I'm
avoid,
me.
but
I
I
am
gotta give
me.
them the benefit
I
of the doubt. I
am
thought they had an
me.
extremely questionable veto against GENG as well, and they really proved me wrong. They were able to dismantle GENG on Lotus and Ascent back-to-back. If they could do it against GENG, you're damn sure they
have
can do it
nothing
against
whatsoever.
DFM here.
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest, I would be so hyped for a Corrode map 3 as well. I
Yes.
hope we get there. I love the DFM comp when they're playing the Waylay there. I think it's so good.
What's
and
up,
I
but
would
there's nothing
love
there.
to see
Gelly, my
more.
gift.
At the same time, Nongshim played
Shit.
Talon very close, and for me,
You're
Talon
here, huh?
might be the best team here.
Shit.
Yeah.
Outside of Paper X, Talon is looking very good, so if you're able to push a team of Talon's caliber that close off the road, then I'm feeling very confident for Nongshim overall, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm treating you bad. And girl, you know I sit around with my head hanging down, and I wonder who's loving you. That's your gift, bro.
Being on the Viper, though, I agree with your sentiment. He was a little isolated and picked off by Talon there, but the big thing is that Deadlock is back in for Ivy. It's his comfort agent.
Yeah,
Can
I mean, we
stop
heard
me
Elevator talk
now.
about just how good they were with that deadlock, so it's great to see them go
Scammer,
back to that.
check what's up,
no
scammer.
changes on the
What do you
side
mean?
of
I
DFM,
don't understand.
sticking with that double duelist of Mei and Akame on the Yoru and the Raze. They've been so good here in the past,
What?
so let's see how it plays out today.
All right, well, this is going to be a spicy one between DFM
Dance
and
also then.
Nongshim, so I'm
Your
really excited
gift?
to start with
No,
Lotus.
no.
Seems like changes
Patu,
are
that
already
he had a
afoot,
gift.
so
He has
we're
redeemed
going to
his.
get brand new Valorant happening.
He has
today. We
redeemed
got
his
our two
tokens
casters
long
who are
back.
going to take us through
Like
the very
20,000
first
tokens.
elimination day. We got Achilles and Komodo.
So, I said top 5% in a month can get some like random shit from me.
That's right, a spicy day of Valorant, but I particularly love spicy food. So I am ready for all the spice, all the action here in this series. But
You
as
like
Victoria
spicy food?
just
Are you
said,
sure,
Komodo,
Achilles?
unfortunately, it is
Are you
time
sure?
to send some teams home. It is time to shatter
Are you
dreams
sure, Achilles?
and bring some 2025
Okay,
seasons
I'm
to
bringing
an
you
end.
spicy
Which is really
food
sad as
now.
well, because Nongshim, you know, they're one of our Ascension teams here, and they are fighting for their life, essentially. If they can do a lower bracket run here and get in towards top 1 and 2 to chance, they actually do stay in Pacific
You're lost.
instead of going back down in towards Ascension. But on the flip side, for a team like DFM, we heard it from Vic as well. 0 wins 2023, this time outstanding performances, first playoffs occurrence, and if they are able to do a run, it's actually going to be Boom Esports
Yo,
that may
what
get
the-
knocked out of Ascension. So there
Man,
is
this is
actually a
Goa.
hell of a lot that is going in this series.
That there is.
Yo,
And for Boom, praying for the downfall here of DFM. The DFM looking to go where they have never gone before. Every step forward is new territory for this organization. We'll see just how far this ship can make it. The waters, they've been choppy. So far, they're still staying afloat.
Even my friend in Goa, bro.
Just gotta see if they can dodge a couple of the whirlpools, that's for sure.
Bro, sign
Sunken
Sacred
ship.
and
Awesome
German
noodles.
from NA Tier 2. They are Indian origin and want to play for G.
Nongshim out towards rubble already, and Debbie.
Well, he's just going to be dealt with there, but Jan quickly going to be traded back as Persia's able to find the opening there into tree. Quick to rotate over is May, but doesn't have access to the site quite just yet. Is waiting for all of these players. DFM to continue to get clustered out. Prowler checks around the back of rubble. They're making sure that A lobby is going to be empty, not wanting to have to deal with any late flanks coming through. So now they're going to be feeling pretty confident and comfortable that all of Nongshim are playing for it on the site. This RB now going to be spotted, swinging out. Just get a good amount of damage in, but cannot find any kills. Ends up along the wayside here is Persia holding back at drop. The other two players here at backside. Smoke going to be cycles forward. Bang, taken down on the make with the trade, but Persia now striking, finding himself another multi-frag round. Persia continues to deliver. And that's going to be Nongshim finding the opening pistol.
Well, you want to talk about shaking off some nerves coming into an elimination series like this one. Nongshim, a team that in the past, haven't really felt a lot of losses throughout their ascension run in towards Pacific. New learning curves, new growths. They got a bit of slapping happening in towards the playoffs and just beforehand. So you come in towards this series. You hope to have a good start on a map that you kind of got exploited on a previous agent composition as well by Talon. I'm thinking to myself, DFM running double duelist, they might look to play that sort of trickery as well. But getting a
what is our scouting process like?
Is going to go
I don't know, I'm not involved
in that. For them, you'd assume.
This is something that I'm very much going to have my eyes trained on throughout the remainder of this map in particular. RB
still mono, I cannot
very much getting shut down. Regularity versus Talon was trying
not allow it.
And constantly getting picked off, whether it was A lobby or outside of C. Both from the attacking and defending standpoint. Need to have a very strong performance from him if they want to have any hope of closing this one out. But it's a good start with that pistol. And he's been able to join in with the rest of the squad. Once again, Taking Point does just have that ghost. So if he's the one that goes down, if he's going to be the sacrificial lamb for the squad, they're more than happy with that.
I'll just see what damage DFM can do in this pistol, really.
A little bit of added presence here from Persia, trying to back this up. The Doors is going to do a full rotation. Tap again here from May, but no real opportunity to try to push out of this position. Swinging, couple shots going to go flying.
Fuck, this is so hard.
A little smattering of damage out there as Persia looks for a little bit more. Will be able to find a second. Weapon drop down. RB looking forward, needing to win this one. Does not. It could be the Vandal scooped up, but says we'll just go down to the spike alongside May as Nongshim start things off to 0.
No need to ask permission. What a fuck.
Yeah, I think we've seen the iterations through Nongshim as well with RB joining into this roster. We've seen, him taking IGL duties back towards Francis, and we've seen a little bit more propelling from Nongshim. So I think that's a bit of a bonus for them and coming in towards this map as well here. The fact that we're seeing comfort roles for the team, right? Danby back on this Neon, Ivy back on this Deadlock. I think having
next year
them
the
be
world
in a
is
very
ours.
comfortable situation, just agent-wise, is gonna be a massive thing for them as well. Like, don't get me wrong, Danby on the way,
what's up?
that
What's
ACA
up? The
is
game
amazing,
tester.
but the team still felt a bit disconnected.
Oh, yo, jumping left, right.
Quick little exit out. Particularly worth mentioning, the Vandal was the weapon loss, so they lost the most expensive gun they had, but RB gonna find some value. Danby across the map is able to do just that, but May trying to hold the door.
What is happening? I'm so confused.
Give a player advantage here to the side of Nongshim as they look to try to get this bonus converted. Jinbung trying to spam through, trying to see if he could just get a stray pick here, but now the push comes in from Francis. Do some damage exchange between the two as the regen shield kicks in.
What has happened? I'm so confused.
Just gonna have to set up the paranoia and smoke here, you'd assume, to try and get Jinbung in. Get some sort of crossfire and clearance in towards the site, but you just got to.
What do you guys think about the Nongshim
Deadlock utility?
Nongshim's lineup?
And they know that they've got you bottled in because of the barrier mesh, so it's really only going to be one.
You can put that on
avenue of approach without the door being tapped. So haunt reveal on the 2. That sets up for Cess to be taken down. And Jinbung.
Oh, sheesh.
He's going to try to backpedal out of here. Will be able to find a kill on a Persia, but now needs to head for the hills. As the chase will come through, Ivy going to see if he can try to get some line of sight here. And as he's bounding through the spawn, just about makes it around the corner, down in towards stairs. Seems like he has successfully escaped. So we'll be able to hold on to this weapon, but that is still going to be a 3-0 start here for Nongshim. Is just a hair off.
No, that's a really good place round for Nongshim, to be honest with you. Great lurk from RB, playing the A lobby, extreme, nice and good. I think the biggest highlight for me is actually that Nongshim are in, coordinated, getting the trades. All of those battles around the C side of things were essentially very well traded for Nongshim. And I talk about the agents as well. If you're getting this deadlock still alive in a post-plan scenario, it is going to be so difficult for DFM to get in. If you're not playing on the back of a May potential dimensional drift or a Kame with a showstopper and the team backing them up.
Oh, shit,
Those rounds are going to come a little bit later on because this one's just that hero rifle that Kame has.
Lucky. Why only 6 watching? I don't know. I'm not a good streamer.
Don't find too much of anything there.
Unfortunately.
There's a very much now
Only
down
6
on stairs. Still GN holding within the side itself. You do have all of DFM widely clustered up in position to try to counteract this.
Oh, they already made it to side in A. What the hell?
Questions. The counter swing out. May
How?
able to find one with the sheriff. Down.
Wait, how did that happen?
GN recovers that weapon. Does manage to find Francis. Timing on the clone. Persia flash has to tuck back around the corner. And GN goes crazy out of the smoke.
Yeah, Gyan there.
Now on a 1v2, he does have the annihilation, and maybe if he gets that shot on he tries for it, but it's going to be a thrifty for DFM to go ahead and jumpstart the engine.
Wait, what just happened? When they push C and then
DFM to start off the affair with
they rotated all the way to A. By the time they entered A, they already in A.
Rifle, he was out of the picture. It's the pistols setting up a couple of crossfires. Sheer strength in numbers, angling around the dark cover, angling around some great angles from GN. Again, another player, when we talk about rookies stepping up this year, this stage, we're seeing a lot of them just be really comfortable in this tier 1 space.
NS team full of shooters bailed out by hero moments instead of teamwork. Also, the wins have been against mediocre teams.
Comes out of solo queue.
हमको mediocre team
High
बोला.
expectations, wasn't really able to hit that stride.
थोड़ा गाली वाले दो उसकी उसको चुतिया बोला बोलो थोड़ा और watching बड़े वो तुम Dude, what couple
He needs that massive
You went live on
the
last few days? I was.
Strengths of DFM to be continuing. He was essentially with the team last series and it was a bit shaky, which is crazy.
Expecting to hit that peak the entire time. Annihilation's going to be there, and not much damage is going to be found. And now because that
Bambi,
match, they cannot try to
Bambi,
bail
what?
him
Why
out.
does that Bambi? What
Bambi
the fuck?
sliding forward here onto the B side is able to find the hero of the previous round. So GN dead. May here with this operator.
Spike planted.
And pretty aggressively is stuck back and avoid that seize. 3v5, not too much damage dealt. Call to save may have already been made here.
That would be a pretty rough one for DFM as well. May will hold the operator, but not able to do too much with it here. Hoping for a good line of sight in the next round.
Gali, listen now, tell now. Control now. What? Hey, Kush Sharma, thank you for subscribing.
Saving around RB just looking for any little
Thank you for subscribing.
A flawless round for Nongshim here is actually going to protect their economy.
Remember when Persia was in orangutan?
Is going to give them a couple of better chances going forward, considering that the first round that they do drop was that 50. You're joking me.
That. Let's just move on.
Wipe it off.
Yeah,
it's all good. Laugh it off.
Yeah, at least a little chuckle about it, but you know what? Let's
Samurai
just,
energy. What the
yeah.
hell is that?
You just came into a little, you know, tidal wave effect, way off yonder. You know, nothing too serious at the moment.
One man overboard. That's okay. There's plenty more on the boat.
You can throw some life rafts over to him.
Anyone feeling
Lots of light shields going into this round for DFM, but my eyes are going to be on towards that operator of May and the stacking of players towards this A site for the standard util combos. RB on lurk duties again, but it's looking like another fast one for Nongshim to be. Held out by the util for now.
Okay,
I'll show you guys something nice yesterday. I was playing. It was so funny.
Side of Nongshim.
I was playing in Singapore server yesterday.
Now alone
We lost that match also. We were 10-2 leading and then we lost that match.
He's gonna try to still hold this, and oh man, what a quick little micro readjust to find that headshot. Francis does trade it back, so still gonna be a 1-for-1.
You do have this long line again with the operator. How do you
I
get out behind this wall? Francis saw that timing.
What about a monster's kill?
No, this was Gyan is dreaming.
Found asleep at the wheel.
Gyan there.
RB now already opening this B site. Smoke on towards upper. That cuts off May. Finding value with the off, going to prove to be difficult, but Jinbung does try to hold the door, but as he re-swings, he's going to be taken down. And Cess attempting this little pinch in from that C connector side. He's only able to find damage, not a kill.
Jinbung also got the nightfall off that kill, so if Air was able to disconnect for a little bit, he said he would have been able to find it. Purge gets Cess.
No, you did not say that.
And May is gone, so that's the operator now
I saw you
on
something
the floor.
fun last night.
5-1. Nongshim looking fantastic here on this attack.
It was so funny.
Got to be considering a timeout, and we see the timer paused.
Yep, time to go to the captain's quarters and have a little chit-chat. Got to scrub the deck a little bit better here. DFM, the operator, not a lot of value. A couple of individual duels in this one as well from the guys over at DFM. Liking what I'm seeing from Nongshim together as a unit, behind Darby, getting in towards the side, getting the trade. I think RB is getting away with a little bit more in this series as well on the attacking side with his lurks and his added information.
It's a good arrangement. Them, you shoot them.
Teamwork देखना है? Teamwork तक.
Bring them down. Hitting the brakes.
This is Indian server. So beautiful Indian server. Prediction.
Spike down A.
Prediction. Anyways. What is this one?
Top.
We lost a 10. By the way, we lost a 10 to half.
If they're getting
It's
6 to
just
6
saying.
in the half or something like that, they're going to be competitive. But if they are quite trailing at the half, we've not really seen monstrous things come back and resuscitate them.
Trying to go for a crunch play here into lobby. May just lobbing that into the corner. It's going to find Menzies. 1 out of damage. He's at 1 HP. And they might just think that it's empty, given that he didn't get a kill.
Damn, Odin map.
Didn't even
Yeah,
reveal himself.
Odin was so
No shots
fun
fired or anything like
But
that.
we still lost.
Well, obviously, Sky out of the meta. No heals, no Sage here on this map. Also, no spot on the Boombot. They now getting the bad news, has to go ahead and gate crash out, and that sends him a world away back
Nice
across
entry,
towards the
but
seaside.
then you use so much.
A little bit slower to scale up as Nongshim.
Result is so fake. Yeah, result. Bro, I don't understand result sometimes, you know. Like, I'm so confused.
I mean, looking for that jump, that little moment, trying to get the catch there on the Persia. He cannot do so, and in fact loses his life. Ivy pushing forward, that last member, scaling past Rubble. Able to find value. Now the spike is going to be planted.
What you already
Gotta consider it has to be a proper retake here for DFM. Haunt and Nightfall to go in, but it's the counter one from Nongshim.
Just catches on the 2. Jinbung maybe just waiting this out. Giving it a consideration here.
ये नोंगशिम टीम पार्टनर टीम से अच्छा कैसे है?
Timing. Now
I didn't
sending it, but
understand.
already a decent amount of time
I didn't
has
understand.
gone
Kush.
by.
I didn't understand.
Don't have their audio. Turn to the flash. Not getting the spot there.
What's
But
up,
good
Kevin?
amount of
Welcome
counter
to stream,
spam.
bro.
Jinbung going to be taken down over a drop. The spot on the May. He just cannot find it. Somehow it's a flawless with RP.
Whoa,
living through the round with
what's
1
up?
HP.
Why is everyone's
In
popping
response
now?
to the
Bro?
timeout,
What the hell?
that is just brutality. No
Where are
mercy
you all,
being
bro?
shown here by Nongshim at all.
That's crazy.
so long,
Kame
where
Jinbung
not
on the back
coming,
of that
man?
toxic screen as well, getting a lot of information.
Where were you all?
Especially when you got that gate crash away. Darby with the
Yo,
relay
hello.
bomb
Yeah,
pushing
Kevin, what's up?
May to the other side of the map. I'm kind of thinking to myself, Nongshim, you're walking into a position where there's a couple of members that can start to spray you through the wall, but there's no spray attempts from DFM in towards the A site, and it's a massive hold.
We
Another
are gooning.
flawless round to come through.
Stay
from
AFK, bro.
Nongshim.
Bro, every single time he's doing that.
Down.
And that's the C-side. Straight open.
Every single time he's
Peel
doing
back
this damn thing.
way faster than that. Overstays on the angle and the stinger at that range. Just not
Every
able to get
single time he's
much of
doing
anything
it.
done.
Oh,
Good
bro.
headshot. We'll find Dambi.
What
May looking for a
the
little bit
damn
more.
you go?
The player's low. Finished off here. That paint show. Well
Ah,
placed.
3 banda gaya.
About find a kill.
Oh my god.
Sees us in,
Oh
but just
shit, he
finds a
almost
way
died.
to be able to survive.
Love this from RB.
पीछे से
Oh,
back shot.
good
No!
signal. Now going red.
Oh,
Now
damn
very much known. Yeah, great little register there from Jinbung. Finds
Oh,
that's going
that's
to be a
so
weapon
fucking timing.
collected.
Yeah, what's
Spike
up? What's
still not
up?
yet
Wait,
planted, so-
what? Where are you guys
Trying to
hiding,
play this
bro?
one out.
Ivy has already set up all this util on the C-side as well, so you know Nongshim wanted to stay here regardless.
Gary! Yeah, bro, what's up? What's up? What the fuck?
Paranoia at the ready.
Please give me my name for.
Persia very much
Hayla!
Of his own, Haunt over the top.
What
Gets the
it?
reveal on Akame, and he takes so much damage and will be finished off.
Ooh, shot.
This Persia's instantaneous to deal with Jinbong, and Dambi will go ahead and
What if
seal the deal with a
we?
3-piece.
What if we steal Dambi?
So 7-1 the scoreline. Nongshim
RB?
already favored at the half.
Dambi
And
RB.
it could
Portia.
be by a pretty
What is the team
monumental
gonna be?
amount.
Oh, you can just see how
Dambi,
comfortable Nongshim
Udo,
are in this at the moment.
RB,
very
Portia.
comfortable in going for a lot of these flanks on this attacking side. The team
Oh, shit.
very well coordinated with Dambi
shit.
finding
Never
the
mind.
space and the team just setting up in these post plants, setting up with the trades together as a team. Good post plant utility, good timing. And again, crosshair placement as well is actually looking pretty impeccable. They're able to shoot in this series as opposed to the early starts that they had against Talon and the shakiness that came out in the beginning
Might be
of that
me.
one.
Udo is
But
better
now
to
my
this.
eyes go
Yeah,
to
Udo's a
DFM.
better to
A
this.
must-win round. May has dimensional drift. It's the first time he's been able to get it online in death
What?
last
I
round.
can't even see Kush. What is
Gonna
Kush
be able to
saying?
try and maximize things here for a
Yo, what's
best
up, Kilowatt?
7-5 scoreline. Or will Nongshim just run
Delete
away
this
with
neon
this?
agent? Yeah, it's annoying.
At the moment,
Nothing
given what
racist
we've
in
been
this
seeing,
world.
it
It's
feels
all
like
an
it's
illusion. The fuck?
almost certainly the
No,
latter.
racist is racist, bro.
Spam from Akame not connecting.
Oh,
Walk
bhai,
away,
this
but Dambi
bro.
again on these entries.
Bro,
Just
what
so
is this character,
deadly.
bro?
Take it
Man is just
down,
like
now the overdrive
a
is up.
man is like
Another
a.
scare tactic at the moment. In a
If
deficit
your aim is
retake
not
for
aiming
DFM.
that day, then man is like free running around the place, bro. He's like a mosquito.
Be a thorn on their side.
He's not like a
Cleared
mosquito.
out.
He's like a fly flying around.
Bush getting ready to come through stairs. Persia
We need
still
a
very far back over by rubble.
That electric bat for him, bro.
And he doesn't really even need to get that involved.
Jump karega.
Peek to find
Jump
one.
karega.
May quickly exiting back over towards stairs, but he's got no way out from here.
We need that mosquito bat for him, bro.
It's going to be
Fucking
another flawless, another round win. Nongshim looking to make very quick work of DFM.
CC, I told you.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm kind of looking at this series right now on this map, and I'm comparing it in my head to what DRX's occurrence was against Nongshim in that 13-11 that DRX won, right? Slight little role shifts in that series earlier on in week number 1 that one was played out, where it was actually RB on the Fade and Francis on the Viper who had a massive carry performance. They've switched agents here, which I think is a little bit more comfortable for Francis, and still allowing RB to go for a lot of these lurks. And they're just showing that again.
Damage stuck him back behind the rock. Good amount of damage out there for the main shell and the kill found on the Francis. Best start for DFM.
But can they close? That's the thing, right?
DFM is getting east side for free.
They
Yeah,
had
I
so
mean,
many opening frags
that was
against
doing
T1,
one thing, just
11
turn,
to head to
turn,
8,
turn,
and
turn,
they're
turn.
losing that map 13-6.
and by the time the other guy
did
shoots
not
him,
bode
the
well in those
teammate from
4
behind is
versus
killing.
5 versus 4
Teammate from
conversions.
either he's
DFM
killing or
is
teammate from
very
behind
much
is
trying to
killing
keep
that
it
guy.
contained here on this side of the maps. The pit
Oh!
will go up.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Hack.
Akame decided to come along.
He's hacking!
Finds himself a third.
See?
Dambi will be able to just go
See
ahead
this?
and break the wrist there. Finds the kill. That leaves RB all alone. Decayed down. Seized in position. Haunt cleared. May on the
If
peak.
RB got
Will
one
be
more
able to
bullet there,
find it.
he's-
So fairly
bro,
clean
I'm
round for
buying him, bro.
DFM. The best that they can hope for from here is going to be that 8-4.
Did the G Imagine see whatever said about the team?
Feel like
Yes.
a massive reprieve.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Did it-
I mean, kind of necessary in my mind right now, unless we are going to see a lot of strengths from them on the flip, on the attack, and be able to maximize
Bro,
this
this is
double
hack-
duelist. I mean,
hacking.
look at this round, there's
Hacking
a
la!
lot of just vision blocking that Akame is able to find a couple of great shots in there, and then you've got the helpful handing of just having numbers around that A site as well for a couple of crossfires, a couple of shots available at the ready. An adjustment for Nongshim immediately to the C site where there is the trap set up from DFM.
Sees Nate out. Haunt
Oh,
cleared.
fuck is
Paranoia has
going on?
been expended.
Yo!
And now May, yes, sliding in straight out of
Pushy,
B main
pushy.
to find one.
Oh!
Once again, they're going to have a very strong suspicion.
Nice-
they have
nice
these players
pace by
boxed in.
DFM though.
DFM starting to look a bit more like themselves as Dambi
Dambi.
will be able to find one back, but falls to 30 HP and
Nice
RB's been
pacing by
noted on that flank.
DFM.
Enemy remaining.
Final spot, final kill.
Damn,
Jen
nice
with
pacing
the
by
two.
DFM, bro.
Again,
At last they
just
read
Akame
it.
on the floor.
Is it
Another
too
round
late
win
though?
here for the side of DFM.
That's the question.
It's not isolated this time as well. Doubling down, definitely looking to triple at the tail end of this half. But the massive
Is it
effort
too
that
late
Nongshim
though?
have already presented in this half still gives them another bye coming into this last round. We are finally seeing a bit more commanding play come through from DFM though. An idea of the C mound control, a bit of a push up through pillars as well to get out of dodge after the frag and cordoning off RB on the lurk. So a little bit more coordinated for DFM in that round, but it's not enough to push Nongshim in for a timeout or anything to discuss things before this last round of the half.
Ooh, not at all.
Francis just whisks the bullet on by.
No, they're still
Nice pacing.
feeling very confident in their position here for the
They're
moment,
like,
but
before you guys enter, we are entering, bro.
brimming and building here for DFM. Showstopper does get
Damn,
invested here. Not
for
gonna
that
find the
one
kill.
guy,
It
they
goes the way
spent
of
like
May.
2,000 kilometers of damage.
Happy with that as
What is this?
Clone will just go ahead and eat the shot for him.
Nah, double
Yeah,
duelist
bit of a bright side
against
as
a
well. Baiting
deadlock.
out the clone means that you're not going to
Doable,
be
yeah.
cocooning that
Hello.
if that would come into fruition. But yeah, Francis on the dry line just walks into the crosshair of GN.
Swings back around the other side of Mound as well, trying to just shift up the angles here.
They rattled NS gameplay, bro. What the
Trying to
hell?
play into that operator.
DFM will win this map.
Showing some respect to Jin's ability.
Possible.
Won't reveal on the
Somebody
zombie.
destroyed.
That likely means Jin, but
Bro, that, what the
I was
fuck
saying
is
stays
happening there?
put, but no, peeks out for a little bit more.
Yeah, the way DFM lose this round is by faltering and giving up heads to Nongshim.
While falling, the barrel spotted, May able to collect one more. Paranoia going to be sent out just for Persia to try to buy himself a little bit of space. Zombie does maybe have an opportunity to try to get the jump on them here. TP
Flash.
into the B site. Dambi here, ready, waiting, striking
my
May.
God, that was so
Now
close.
dead.
What?
Jen gonna be
What?
noted. Oh, no, he's trying to go for a little bit of a Lakia there, but time is starting to get
What
away
the
from him.
stop?
And Persia just cannot do it all.
Wait,
Akame is the
what?
last one standing this time. Will be able to get DFM.
Why
up
is
to a fourth
why is
round
mouse
win.
stopped?
Yeah, a bit of a recovery, and in a lot of people's minds, I would say a necessary one, given just the steamrolling that we've seen and the confidence brimming
Fuck,
over on
that
Nongshim's
flow
side.
went to after.
But
RB
it's
went
those
to afterlife and
aggressives
still
that are coming
got
out from
still
DFM
got
that is really
killed that also.
successive for those tail ends. It's that operator as well, actually allowed to kind of sit on the right lines and point and click.
See this. He
So that is
stops.
a bit better for DFM, but now that's going to switch things up on the exchange of the hearts, and they're going to have to reset themselves in the way they're going to be tackling things, because that double duelist on the defense for them is played slightly different on the attacking side. I'm looking to
Guys,
see
do
what
like
they're going
the
to be able to
stream,
pivot
thank
with this
you.
Yoru over towards the A side, where
Yeah.
HyperX, for example, and what we
Yeah,
start to understand with the Yoru comp on this map is what space you can gather and
But the
bait
fact
over at A
that
level
they
before
figured out
really
how
hitting
to
at
play
C,
against them
these
up to
sort of
9 rounds is
things.
slightly annoying for the coaches, probably. Yeah.
Up to see. It feels like DFM
Yeah, I mean-
starting to wake up, starting to remember
I don't know whose fault is it.
caliber of
but
players that they
I don't think so you can fault
absolutely
anyone.
can be
The
and
coaches
have
would
been
have
on this stage.
noticed it
I
before.
mean, main number one, he's been so
And paused it
consistent
and
week
told
after
them, I
week
don't know.
after week.
Choose me! Yo!
Is
How do we go?
Abstain.
Yo!
abstaining?
Well, I
Me.
mean, they seem to be abstaining. And
Me.
they're trying to get the
Oh,
vote,
yeah.
but they're just more than happy to just be like, no, I'm
What?
with Dambi.
Me! Huh?
Throw him on anything.
Me.
Mets
Me.
or Melee? Well,
Melee sounds better.
yeah, one of these has just like a much better name.
Yeah.
'Cause if you go with Mets,
Yeah.
it makes you think of like the Mets.
I'm telling you, bro.
baseball team in America.
I just have that risk, bro. I just
Oh,
have.
okay.
Yeah,
It's just me, bro. It's just me. I just need to be me.
You don't like that.
no.
Everyone, I just need to be me, brother.
Well, it's the change up. DFM on the attacking side. Let's see if they are going to be able to sail themselves on their own map pick here to success, or if not, patch some holes in that hull.
उनको पता था
was
कैसे
curious how
खेलने
many
लेकिन
nautical
रीड
references
नहीं
we're gonna Injected
Oh.
कर
into this
पाया
one.
कौन
I
से
could
राउंड
throw
पे
many
कहाँ
in,
फाइट
but-
होंगे
So this
और
is why I
राउंड
was like-
हारे अच्छा is it like that what happened hello question mark I also put question mark question mark question mark oh shit everyone's complaining what the oh question mark L admin stream down oh my god so it's not only me I see YouTube fucks around with everybody else also not bad I see how it is so I see how it is if Twitch is working fine then it's YouTube problem yep
Spike planted.
May going to be taken down, trying to take point out on Ivy, collecting two. Jin Bung able to fight back for one, still full HP. Sess trying to push forward here in towards upper, and eventually just managed to find that right-click kill, but now he is all alone. The spike not planted for him. Smoke over to the side, but Francis just disrespects that, swings out in front. That's going to be both pistols going the way of Nongshim. Now up 9-4.
Does it incentivize you to force up here for DFM? He's had a couple of
Full
corner.
stack plus the util here.
Yep.
They're going to be able to
Wait,
clear these
why
out.
is it
really
so
bold.
behind?
Set them down, try to delay, and May going to be
Wait.
taking.
They can reset though. May
could.
is gone.
I mean, they could go for a pip.
Wait,
try to
why
crunch their
is
way
this so
into the B
behind?
site, but they haven't exploited some of the map at all, so now they're going to look to try to do so.
But Ivy, who's currently on the left side of things towards C as well, but it is territory gained
By Turkey का trip कब plan है? What the fuck you mean?
for DFM over
Are you
on
calling
this
me
B
bold?
side.
Why?
They can
What the hell?
size
The
up
round
the
is
plan.
over in Twitch.
The Longshan want to go quick. or
Next
not.
round started.
Spike planted.
May
Yo!
take down, trying to take point there on Ivy, collecting 2. Jinbong able to fight back for 1, still full HP.
Util for now.
Says trying to push forward here.
Gathered as well for
towards-
Longshan.
What is wrong with YouTube? I don't add.
A little bit of a cut of the noise here. Some footsteps made from Nongshim though, as they go shifting around. Quick little jump spot from May.
Holy shit, the quality is so good.
Identifies them with the swing. Is getting ready to come to the side. Dami, quick little reposition, and Francis
Acha
is
hero
just spamming, spraying and praying.
अच्छा hero है.
The good old Spectre
Acha
continues
hero
to
hai.
rise in popularity here. In the end, just the one casualty. This time, plenty of weapons
Acha
going to be
hero.
saved over. As it's another
Is
clean
it back or no,
anti-eco.
bro?
Two Bulldogs, two Spectres,
norm,
and
Nongshim
whatever
would
damn he
get
wants to go. I wouldn't be
digits,
surprised
and
if
then
it was
you
a
got
Bucky or something like that with his performances, especially on this map as well.
It is a lot of backfoot
Do you
plays now.
remember a C site
Brother!
for him with the Bucky going on in?
Which
and then
round are
sprays
you
coming
in?
through snake bites and poison clouds and such. It's always exciting and frantic duels.
No,
Francis
I'm like.
collecting on 3 there is going to get ever so closer to a nightfall as
It's time to
well.
watch
Good
ad,
with
guys.
him prioritized on the orb gathering.
Time to watch
Now,
ad.
The rifles out for DFM. A quicker battle at A.
Oh, the hunt reveals. Oh! On both sides are absolutely monstrous. Akame's only able to find the one
no.
now.
Yo,
It's
yo,
both
yo!
bullets instead.
Ed!
He's able to find one.
Wait, my
Jinbong
helper
trying to hold
died.
his footing here as Francis, dancing around rubble, is still able to find more value.
Holy
as
shit,
Gian
so much damage.
ends up getting
My
dipped
helper
down
died.
to
What the
10.
hell?
RP, a very workable
I
clutch
have
here
help
for
and
him.
my helper came and died. What is the
Here
nonsense?
very
Oh
early,
shit.
but it looks
Sorry.
like Says maybe catching a glimpse there.
Spike
He just
planted.
banks a bite around the corner. That would be Gian dead.
3, 2,
Instead,
Enemy remains.
Jan
3, 2, 1.
hand it to him, but
Cunning.
says tucking
No.
back. And manages to
If I was
win out.
in run and gun was the best option. I
This
think.
round, but barely
That's
so.
why I'm not him.
That is mighty close. Imagine if the roles were reversed and it wasn't GN that went into that dark cover, but Cess, and he loses his life, and then it's Francis getting the dink earlier on that could just get him finished. That has got to
Get
be
him
a
finished?
breath and a sigh of
Oh my
relief
God,
for DFM in
what is
that
this
anti-bonus
reveal?
round.
Holy
You
shit.
Haunts are gorgeous, as you say, from both of the teams, and I'm
Holy
just surprised
crap,
that
that's insane on.
Francis was able to do as much damage around the rubble as he actually did. DFM, though, they will take the rounds to contest against the proper buy rounds now. A bit of more commanding space and control over at Mound for Nongshim. The pivot to B.
They're able to make a go of this round. DFM, their economy could.
I think
open up.
DFM is going
Face
to
out
figure
into main. It's a 3K for
Nothing.
RP.
Nothing. Not bad.
Instantly just melted him down, and May is only going to be good for 1. And well, any hope of getting that economy rolling, that has been silenced.
And they know he's here from the door.
Yep, this is a bearish market at the moment here for the side of DFM. SGN
What's
is
the ad with
well
me, guys?
and truly locked into a prison here.
What's up, not Abhi?
Spam through the wall. Whittled away at, and there you go. Ivy will put him down nice and easy.
Put him
11
down.
to 5. Nongshim
You think I'm a dog?
not skipping a
Put me
beat.
down?
And RP, I want to see this back from his perspective because that
Oh, yeah.
was masterful.
I mean, I've always been impressed with RB's macro ability, right, when it comes to the game of Valorant,
Oh
from
my
Pacific
God.
and CN.
Man, mood
The actual
also.
1-2.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
What?
Francis, of course,
Scout.
calling.
ये ad क्यों
Some
आ रहा है?
involvement from RB.
Twitch है,
too.
Twitch.
Just want to see massive
Bro,
confidence. I mean, if we've got
Twitch
confidence
is
from
11,
everyone in the server,
5.
and we're seeing
Okay,
a couple
actually,
more
example.
boost bits from DFM.
Brother, Twitch 11.5 में ये
Very electric
YouTube
here. Now you're putting
किधर है
your
ने
point on
बता?
May with
Can
this
he do it again?
rifle.
Well, no, May does
10
have that
में
rifle
खेल
for
रहा
a
है इधर.
reason. Puts him down, but Dami now in around the back.
round ही start हो
Quickly
गया.
collects 2. Francis able to find Jinbuk at the same time.
Oh.
The overdrive is going to be
Bhag-
popped. Akame here around the box.
Watch him, Brave
Go
Gully.
ahead and finish the job. Brings it now into a 2v2.
It's lagging for
Showstopper
Brave, I
also
don't know
going to
why.
be online here for DFM.
Wait, let me see.
I mean, however, in position and is instantaneous with the shot. Jen's made all the
Hey,
noise in the
fucker,
world.
I'm not supposed to say all this.
Yep, that's just going to be a grab on the net, and this allows for Persia to just get closer to stack up on this angle.
Yep, double up. Yep, double up. You've got Persia with the dark covers as well. Would be very difficult for GN here with a sting up. Would love a bit of an upgrade, but they're all down towards pillars. And you don't really get in there where the spike is because that's an expected position to come in towards. He's just got to try and find some timing here, you'd assume. With the Nongshin lads looking the wrong way. And it's not a comfortable gun to be saving into a potential last round of the map either. So you just have to bloody give this a go.
Will. Now noted. Sliding down, scaling forward here. As cleanly as one
I
possibly
should have done this.
can.
I should have done this. I should have done this. I should do this every day only. Look at the quality of it, bro. Holy shit.
20 seconds remaining.
Locked out for another 12.
And another smoke cycled forward.
Yo, 3, 2, 1, shoot.
13 seconds. Has to
Oh
kill
my
him.
God,
Can't
if you
find
would have caught
first.
that,
Persia will be able to find the
What?
headshot there.
That's close.
12 to 5. Nongshim
Match point.
looking to
Match
bring
point.
this Lotus
Kaun bola
to a
DFM
swift
Milton?
of a conclusion as they suffered
Kaun
versus
bola?
Talon.
Kuch
Yeah,
na?
I mean, a little bit of bait from RB, if you even want to call it that. It was
Man
a
just-
distraction
bro,
to
man
allow
just
Darby
came-
just to get the high gear
Bro,
on
man,
around C.
where man
no
come from
presence,
only,
no
bro?
flank watch to come
No
through from
space?
DFM in that round. They're wanting to
Give
do
me
a bit of
some
a fast
space.
pop and it just gets pulled out from well.
They need to hold one. They need to hold one guy in one side if they're pushing one the other side.
But DFM
We just need information,
what's
guys.
available in this one.
Showstopper in towards B, but nothing there. Just a trap around the corner. So, well, they know exactly where the showstopper is.
They're so unlucky.
Rocket lobbed in.
They thought they were
finding
gonna push
nothing.
B.
Jan holding here within the smoke. Doesn't get either. Let's take it down and out. Jinbong, they know exactly where he's at.
Way over there.
Sprint away.
What the fuck was that
Slide
slide?
back there from Dobby's. The Nightfall will go around the back. Connect
Fast,
on
fast
to
you want to
two.
go? Huh?
Pass
Fast,
there
fast.
From Persia, able to dodge it. So does have the audio to try to relay for his teammates. Ivy looking for the entry into upper. Just get shut down. Akame with a nice shot. Puts him on the floor. Sees towards the connector. Things are starting to get chaotic. The fast lane going to be popped. Francis trying to go up and over the top. The dimensional
What?
is there, and May might just find
What's
himself
going
the
on?
last one standing. So he tries to go for the exit out of that
Oh,
one.
is it us?
Sakame is able to find one more. Finds
shot.
the second, but cannot do anything else.
Oh, shot!
May will bail them out when they
But
need it the
camera.
most.
What did you do?
Back end and narrowly survive.
What do you mean? What did you do?
Stops that defuse with not even a second to spare.
Oh, he went into the drift, and I thought the kills being collected from Nongshim, that was going to be done. Pops out of the drift and is just isolated from the dark cover smoke over towards main. But he just comes out with some, I don't even know if I want to call it expected May aim, because we've not really seen it too much in this map yet. But if that's going to be the decisive blow that
he
you
didn't
need
get
to
that two
awaken
oh
in
my God,
towards
that was
this
insane.
series, then it has to start there.
Give credit to the race,
Given a
bro.
lifeline, that's one round
That
out of
race,
7
if the
that they
race
need
didn't get a
together
2 kills
here,
over
so
there,
it's 12-6.
they would have lost.
DFM going to have to reset themselves with their second time out here too. They need to try and maximize everything they possibly can to keep afloat.
How did you make quality so
We're
good?
gonna run this back
This is
here.
Twitch, brother.
It's gonna be a tilter.
Everyone's
Good thing for
YouTube quality
Nongshim.
is so bad. So if you go to Twitch,
I mean, we've
Twitch
seen it
quality is
before
really
as
good.
well, right? The massive comebacks do throw you ahead in a little bit of a mindset. The 12-3 most notable so far.
Who do you
here
think
in
is the best
Pacific, I think,
duelist in
this
the world right
stage,
now?
This realm around.
2025?
Oh yeah.
And, well, that was a doozy. So DFM
I still feel Aspas is
gonna
the
look to
best.
see if they can
I still feel
echo
Aspas
the
is the
same
best.
here.
Man is
5, obviously, slightly more workable than a 12-3. but
man is trying to carry a whole org.
And for Nongshim,
Kajak, yeah,
Let's
Kajak
play
is
this
really
out
good actually. I forgot about
friends,
that. I forgot about that.
not as
The
mates.
if
Be gentle.
we'll see if they can go ahead and
Kajak
bring
actually
this to a
really good
conclusion.
also, yeah.
6 chances to do
It's
so.
very tough to answer. like,
Bucky in
to be-
hand.
Just got to 100% this one, DFM. Need to balance your economy as well as gathering these rounds.
Oh,
Oh
GN.
shit.
You are
Oh,
on an island.
shit.
You
Not even
are
one.
dead. The island is sunk into the ocean.
Well,
Kajak,
you do
yeah,
have the
Kajak is
seaside at
crispy as fuck.
least as a bit of territory that you gain, I'd like to say.
Still some damage going to be suffered.
Oh my
RB
God.
tags
Help,
here.
please help!
Moving within the smoke.
Help
How's he
me!
Sees
alive?
on Persia.
I'm under
holds
the
him back.
water,
He's
please
playing
help.
patiently. That means that he
Oh.
can catch them off guard.
Oh.
He's able to find one.
Please
Persia,
help
another.
them.
Dombey.
Not
Just
me.
slides forward with the Guardian in hand, and that will bring this one to its
Oh
conclusion.
shit!
6
He said,
chances,
please help them,
more
not me.
than plenty. They will go ahead and bring this one to its end. 13-6.
Fnatic poach
That is
Kajak from
DFM's
Apex and
map
Apex
going
just
the
fell
way
off
of
kinda.
Nongshim.
Yeah, I mean
Oh, that was very
if you
convincing
poach
from them on the attacker side, a clear game plan that was
Aspas
working.
from
a trade,
MIBR,
no
they won't
real
even make where they are
retaliations
right
coming
now.
through
I
from
mean, they
DFM.
still have a chance.
No real May performances. GN's not really being able to activate. A lot of moments where
But yeah.
you just have more confidence in Nongshim playing together as a team. coordinating the trades,
Holy
looking very
shit,
good in the
crazy.
post plants as well. You know, we see a lot of teams in Pacific be very happy to go in for post plant scenarios. A team
I
like
mean,
RRQ,
Flora had
for
the moment,
example,
but she
extremely
turned out to
happy
be a
do
weirdo
that.
as well.
Great success
I
rates as
thought she
well.
cleared him.
But for right now, not really working favorably for DFM, which makes things a
Gee,
bit awkward because
Bro, I'm telling you.
there's some Ascent enjoyers in this lobby.
I'm
That's
saying,
not
No, very much.
if we had that much money to pay him, we'll probably pay him, bro. Like, even if it caps our like the money to this, I would probably buy him. But again,
Here. Nothing is
Point
going to
here.
come for free. Both teams really wanting that position in the top two, wanting to go to champions.
we got
But
Udo by
Nongshim
Aspas.
maybe looking to
Like Udo and
also
Aspas play together.
do a solid for their Ascension brothers and boom, and lock them in for that tournament in Bangkok later this year. DFM still with an opportunity to try to play spoiler, but we need to see
Actually,
that
I don't know
return
what
to
I'm
form.
talking
We
about.
saw glimpses of it here on Lotus, but it was not consistent enough to make a solid run here on Lotus. So Set has to be the staging ground. I know the desk
Actually,
wants to
don't know
see
what I'm
Corona. I know we all want to see that map, so we'll see if we can get to map 3. But for now, we'll send it back to the desk to break down this action from Lotus.
And I have a
Absolutely right. We
feeling
wanna
next
get
season is going to be
map
double
3,
Lotus.
But first, Lotus, Nongshim.
For some
if we
reason,
have
I don't
any
know.
doubt
I don't even
about
know why.
Nongshim
Don't ask how
and their
why.
Lotus,
I
all those
why
doubts
I
are
feel
now
it.
squashed.
It's just I felt. I
Swap
just feel
straight
it.
back to
Like,
old reliable. It's
I
so
just feel
easy for them to
there's gonna be
pivot
double
straight
duelist
back
next
into
season.
this Neon deadlock with Francis on the init. You know why, guys? They've been playing exactly like this for more than 2 years now. You know, all that whole
I suppose not
Challenger's
a dive
career run
duelist
straight
player.
into
Yeah, it's
Ascension,
not.
straight into Pacific. This is their
So
quintessential
that's
style,
the
and it
problem.
worked
We
an
cannot have
absolute
Udo
treat.
and
To be
Aspas.
honest, this game from DFM
Because
reminded
both of
me a
them
lot of
both of
Nongshim's
them are
game
not
against
diving
Talon.
duelists.
You're just not awake, you're not present. It doesn't feel like they're there even in the server playing the game, but you cannot afford this slow of a start.
Yes.
You have one chance in these playoffs.
Yes.
They need to wake up.
saying
They need
yes.
to wake up now.
It's the same thing
Yes.
for a lot of teams first time in playoffs. Boom!
Yes.
After their group stage run, straight into playoffs, very underwhelming. Nongshim, first map against Talon, very underwhelming.
Yeah.
First map for DFM in playoffs, unfortunately, way too slow to start, and Nongshim looked like the hotter team that was more in form and more ready to play in this environment.
Yeah, absolutely here. And DFM, they want to make it to Tokyo finals here in Pacific. They're going to have to step it up for map 2. But honestly, like you said, Nongshim, they just kind of brought back what they've done right on Lotus in the past, and that's really all they needed to do.
Yeah, 100%. I loved seeing what Nongshim was bringing to this
The best
game.
dive duelist
On
is
the
Zing for
attacking
sure.
side,
Yeah.
you saw it there previously. 8 out of 8 first plant, 6 first kills
No,
for Dambi.
I
These are all
feel
the
it's
success
Golu.
factors that you want to see. You've got the players that are very comfortable coming in the clutch, in the post plants, Persia, Ivy. This is just their Ascension playstyle executed very well in Tier 1.
This is when they're at their scariest. We even saw Dambi sliding in, getting those kills.
Hell
This
yeah.
is what they do so well. So I'm so happy to see them go back to this. But where were DFM? Like, you gotta know this is coming, man. I
Just
get
wing rust.
it. They changed the comp, right? That is surprising. But the style is the same that you've seen from them for so long. So where's the preparation?
But that's the thing. That's enough.
Reach your impossible with the AI-powered Legion Pro 7i, Lenovo Legion.
After all, in fact, we have some highlights about Ivy, who had some great util here for his team.
He's back on the deadlock. This is where he's at his very best. We all know this, and this is exactly how you should play if you want to throw off that prep advantage from DFM. We know that DFM got to watch Nongshim play, so they go right back to what they're good at, and they just let Ivy play this deadlock. Shout out Elevated. He said they know how to play this deadlock better than anybody, and we saw it today.
I mean, he called it. He asked for the comp swap, and it worked out an absolute treat. Like, he really was saying, like, I don't rate Breach at the moment. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Nongshim on this map. I want to see them swap back to what worked for them. It's exactly what Nongshim did, and it worked out very well. So it turns out, not a fraudulent coach Elevated. Congratulations. You do know ball. Well done, mate.
Very true, yeah. I mean, just when you take a look at these replays, Ivy was frying, and just look at the value his util was getting. He is so good on this deadlock. He's been playing it for the longest time, so I'm so happy to see them go back to this.
I mean, it's just it's a nightmare to complete those retakes on that defending side up against Nongshim. Danby is sliding
2K,
sliding in, he's
what's the
taking
loony?
out your side anchor, the round's getting messier, and in XVX, you're
What is
retaking
this?
into a barrier
Envy.
mesh, 2 sonic sensors, Persia's
Wait.
holding a paranoia or playing some weird off angle, and
What?
just destroying
Ivy?
you. It's
Why
a
are you showing
nightmare
Ivy?
to try to
12,
retake
6,
into
10.
Nongshim when they play this style.
Is it MVP?
And our
No.
MVP
It's
is going to
Danby,
be
right?
Danby. Elevated also called this as well. Thought he was a little
And it
crazy
was
putting
Danby.
Danby on his
Yeah.
build diff flex roll here, but he ended up with 20 kills on it, and he was just full sending it. The rest of his team fully supporting him. They were talking about Francis.
So
as well,
Elevated is
and how
right.
those, are a big part of this.
Yeah, they threw him in. This is what they do. You say, go, Danby, go, and go he did. Fantastic job from him, playing with that pace that he's so well known for on his signature agent of the Neon. I mean, I just love watching this Nongshim when they play like this.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's so exciting to watch.
Yeah, I feel like for Nongshim, it's like who let the dogs out, because you got Francis's dog, the little prowler that goes in first, and then you got Danby going right behind it. You know? Like, that's what I imagine when I watch Nongshim play.
I hope we hear that exact voice on the team call.
With that.
So I think one other thing that Elevated was saying is I guess he's just a really smart guy. He knows what he's doing as a
Okay,
coach.
let's relax a little bit, okay? It's
But-
enough glazing for one desk.
He did say Nongshim were absolutely the scariest team. They were Global Esports was scrimming throughout this season, and I believe that. I've heard that from multiple coaches as well. We knew that since last year when we saw their performance in Ascension, in Challengers, even that you were referencing to that.
Oh shit, what happened to you? Got foul language?
Absolutely terrifying
Wait,
when they were
what?
playing in that kind of form. They just got this really good combination of speed, aggression.
Wait, why did you get foul language
tactics
after
here.
like
So
2000
I think as
years?
we go into Ascent,
Did
this
you
is going
take
to be really
something and
interesting
delete?
to see how DFM is going to try to counter it.
But for Nongshim,
what?
I mean, this is a map
Beto, are you
that
okay?
historically they've tried to avoid.
Beto, are you
I'm very
okay?
surprised that they've started to pick it up, but they beat
Are you
TC,
okay?
who, let's not
Are you
forget, they
okay,
had an
Beto?
insane
Beto,
comeback
okay?
against RRQ the other
Are you
day. They have a
okay?
very
Are you
good
okay,
defensive
Beto?
half on this
Are you
map, so that's a
okay?
good win.
Are you
And
okay?
GENG,
Are you
one of the
okay,
better
Beto?
teams and a
Are
very
you
successful
okay?
team on
Are you
Ascent. So
okay?
I
Are
think
you
Nongshim have
okay,
actually
Beto?
won me over with their Ascent, and we haven't seen
Sorry.
DFM play it since they used to play that triple in the Teo meta.
Yeah, DFM
Can I
is
even
the
delete
massive
stuff?
question mark.
But
right
why
now.
did
What
you
are they
get
gonna
foul
play on
language
Ascent?
after like
How are you
2000
gonna
years?
set up
The
next?
dive
But
duelist
things
is
have to
Jinx
turn
for sure.
around right now. They're one
How
map
is that a
away
bannable
from
thing?
pure elimination. There's no chance for them on championship
Wait,
points.
what?
They have to run the bracket if they want to make it to Tokyo, if they want to make it to
I
Paris. But you
also want
cannot
to
play
go
like you did in that
Tokyo.
first
Yeah,
map.
100%.
Then
And also, like, I think it's going to
she
be quite hard
also
to
wanted
read
to go
Nongshim, because if
Tokyo.
you remember the games we saw from Nongshim against GENG, they're starting out on defense first. Which side of the map are they going to crunch? Are they going to be
yes.
B? They're going to reverse crunch into A? Are they just going to play standard?
Yeah.
Are you going to be attacking into a Viper wall and a one-way orb on the top of B main while Danby's sliding out market? Like, this is a bloody nightmare.
It is a bloody. I was waiting for a counter, like, well, maybe DFM could do this. And I'm like, I think Nongshim.
No, they're cooked.
I think that the only thing for DFM is they have been historically good on this map. That's another thing Elevated
True,
said.
it's
You
true.
should give them credit for their
Okay.
ascent in the past. So I am curious what they're going to be picking into this. I want to see Mayo on the Jet for sure. That's going to be massive. But honestly, they have to counter this aggression, and they're playing it as standard and as simple as you can get. Old school, classic composition from DFM.
You know why this kind of works though? Akame was previously on the KO and he played it quite well. These are a lot of the same role overlaps, but I actually always questioned Jinbung on the fade, and he had a bit of a shocker on the fade last map.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see him on the Killjoy, and once again, we're going to see Nongshim play that same weird Neon Viper style that they like on this map, but it's been quite successful lately, and it's going to be hard to tackle for DFM.
Okay, they haven't swapped their comp from last time, so DFM coaching staff, where is the counter now? They surprised you on Lotus, they can't surprise you here.
And worth noting as well, both Mei on the Jet and Jinboom on the Killjoy, 100%
Oh
win
my
rate
God,
when
I
they
just saw
play
my
these
ace,
two
bro.
agents, so maybe they can
Kaji.
continue on here at Ascent. We're going to send it back
Kaji.
to our casters, Achilles and Komodo.
Thank you very much. Here we go. Ascent is what stands between Nongshim
Wait,
and moving forward
you got banned again?
in this bracket, sending DFM home, denying them an appearance potentially at Tokyo. Obviously, more games to be played, but giving them an
What
early
did he type?
elimination here in the Stage 2 playoffs.
Wait, I don't understand.
as well
Why
as
did you get banned?
bailing out Boom.
Yeah, if you want to talk about getting
What
back
headphones
into a
you
comfort
using?
form, Nongshim
As you
did it
can
on
see, the
Lotus.
Sony,
For
whatever, I
DFM,
forgot.
They have to do that now in this map. We've got the Met back for them as well in this standard Agent Comp of 5 that we've known for time and time again, and it is just looking to be straight into B, but held at bay from a bit of this util.
Well, May up and over the top, able to go ahead and just get on top of RB there with that frenzy in hand. And ooh, Jinbung with a hell of a shot before Ivy can drop down in the sight. May is continuing to press forward. It's playing into
Yo, enough. That was an extent.
Dami now all alone.
Oh, Dami ace this? Will Dami ace this?
DFM, the remaining 4 players able to just safely tuck back around this corner.
Will Dami ace
How
this?
does a frenzy do that at that distance?
Feels like a classic frenzy.
Oh no.
But able to do that for quite some time. Well, with that, DFM, they will find their first pistol of this series.
Yo, what's up, Eris?
Start things off very nicely. This time on Nongshim's map pick.
Yeah, just got to see if they're going to be able to double down, though, really. We need to see just a convincing start.
Will GE plan anything for EWC next year? In what sense?
Of the rounds that they possibly can before switching things up.
Ye kya hai? Ye
Talk
kya
about
hai?
a lot of shenanigans that Nongshim are going to throw at you. A lot of questionable plays. You're going to have to be very coordinated in your space holding, your informational gathering.
What headphones you using? Just put a exclamation headphones, bro.
Department for DFM.
You're trying to catch me off guard. You will not catch me off guard.
True meta for a reason, I guess one could argue.
Well, that's a good amount of information off a 0 point. 3 players noted outside of A.
More titles?
Recon goes in towards market. Nothing going to be spotted there. Ivy could late fill the position, but
Yeah, why not? If you get paid
be shifting back
to have
over
more
here
titles,
towards
yeah, why not?
stairs. Quick checks coming
Oh,
through
shit.
May. Up and over the
shit.
top.
Oh,
swing
no.
out.
That's
Ivy.
like-
Look at
wait,
that. Can't
push
find much more than
ya.
that. I mean, Persia, however, one apiece as Francis does manage to get another. It's going to be decent damage dealt as Persia now has a Vandal in hand. Still sitting here on the site.
He's
They
going
try
to-
to just
oh
pivot
my
this. I
God,
mean, they
son.
have time, but they're widely going to be boxed in.
Oh.
And okay, they do well to avoid getting isolated. GN with a 4K. Go ahead and get DFM that second round victory.
Yeah, see a world in which they peak individually and Persia can remove the head from their shoulders. Guardians versus
I have a
Vandal.
new.
If you click on
I
it,
stole
just
another
don't make too
headset
much
from
of an overcommitment on the
Jailhouse.
swing. Some damage delivered by the free guns.
A wired
though,
one.
essentially from Nongshim here. So going into the bonus round, it may look to be
Because I will
okay
pull
for them.
Matka.
I'm more kind of angling this on the form that we just want to see a good start to DFM here to bounce back from the slap.
Damn,
they
he's so
had
young,
over
bro.
on
What
the
the hell?
previous map.
Oh, for sure.
And now we see with the rifles in hand
Which
for
one?
Nongshim, the wall.
Ares
gonna
is
be
trying so hard.
controlled
I can't
over
see
all
it.
day with both of the smoking agents.
Deep in the corner, fragment to market. Smoke there out in front. May once again trying to see if he can catch somebody off guard, but
God.
as they get that ping reveal,
Oh my
the
God,
recon
DFM is
doing
DFMing.
wonders. May is able to find Downbeat at the end of it all. Persia trying to hold here. On Cat will be able to take down May. Finds that kill, gets the spot out onto Jet's head, but can't take it off quite just yet. Swings in, spots 2. Paranoia should be good. And with RB there's the second layer. They are able to save them off for now.
Yo. Push this guy. Push this guy.
It's really on May
Nice.
to try to survive, but he cannot. So now a 2v3.
Yo.
As RB just able to drag that Vandal across.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate for May. There was no
I'm just
positioned
asking.
or anything
I'll
from
show you.
DFM there that could successfully bail him out and get involved in a bit of a battle. Lost these boys over towards short in the duel there, but well coordinated at least for Nongshim to be able to answer on back. We've seen a bit of weakness from
Wired
Nongshim
it,
at the moment too, surrounding this market area on these B executes that DFM are going in
After
with.
Soul, G could be
Able to
perfect for
rein them in a
EWC
little
Cup
bit.
partner. Yes.
They look to answer back on this defensive side a little bit and be ahead of the information.
For this year, we had other
Expectation
plans,
plays
so
instead of
we are
trying to
sticking
be a
to
little
that
bit
plan.
more reactive.
If it opens up next year, maybe we will. Let's see.
Slower start this time. 0 point going to be held. Forward position from Downbeat with the judge in hand. Just playing inside a B lobby, but looks like no one looking to try to push into that. In fact, you have that very disconnected turret just in case there is an aggressive push from the side of Nongshim.
And that 0 point did hit RB here, so he's got to be careful that he doesn't get popped on. That is a team flash that is problem.
Going forward, RB
Oh
trying to find him, but
my
May
God, that
able to
movement.
get on top of him a little bit faster, react a little bit quicker, a little bit cleaner. He finds his seconds, Francis will fall. Persia's still trying to hold his own here on the site.
Oh.
May continuing to wreak havoc, finds Downbeat at the same time.
Oh,
As he tucks in down towards Hell, Spike on the floor,
what
Ivy
the
here
fuck
at
is going
Heaven.
on?
It seems like they are worried about this potential rotation coming through. So switch going to be hit, recon over the top.
So now
Ivy
that
will
both
clear
are.
that.
Oh
Playing the
my
angle,
God, I was
trying to
close.
watch for it. Ivy's going to reposition. Rotate over, at least break the door. Trying to shake them up, but Judge
my
now
God.
in hand from May. Swinging the corner,
Oh my
finds a
God.
great timing as the nano gets
Oh my
tossed.
God. Oh my
And that is a
god.
4K from May to keep DFM
Oh
in the
no, we're
lead.
going to map 3, guys.
We've been kind of wondering, what does DFM even look like come towards Ascent, and what is the expectation on the actual agents that they might be coming in with as well, right? Because last time they played this, it was Teo meta. They're running that in combination with an Astra instead. It's just a very different looking state for DFM in the early stages of stage 1 for that. Off to the races here on this map with May getting very confident and getting set up.
You know
by
what
the
I
team.
feel?
Disregard a little bit of
I
the
feel we should,
self-flashing stuff. They still
next year we should
reassess
just
the
hire
situation
people
and
who
get
have
those
luck.
battles in towards the A site
Fuck
behind
everything
May.
else. People who have
Reset
luck,
situation
you're
for
hired.
Nongshim too, just the
Like,
Bucky for Dami.
no other requirements you need.
In
Just luck.
B main, of course.
We need that so bad. May has one of the best stats in
Con's
Pacific,
gonna be
yes.
Cleared.
May is good. May is really
Looked
good.
away from that one, but have to go ahead and get rid of it. RB now holding close here
Udo is
alongside
army.
his own Viper wall. Looks to just back away, but DFM more than happy to play this out patiently as Fragment goes down in towards Wine, checking that that lurk isn't in.
Yeah, just clear a couple of corners that you need to and
What if I
not
spray
get
that?
undermined
What
by
if
these
I say,
pistols.
what if I spray that?
The drone, he might try to make a play off the back of this one. Has not spotted him. Main out going for the entry.
Oh.
There's the first shot. Look
Oh!
at the second. Nails it.
RB, you
This is gonna take it
beauty!
down.
What the heck?
GN is able to reply.
I wouldn't expect
is
that.
A great little player advantage establishing for Nongshim as they look to try to pull off a Thrifty. You still have that Bucky in hand as well for Dami. He's allowed access into the site, but for now, May is looking to stave him off.
Francis has full util here to help the team in the reconnaissance game.
I feel like they need to be watching this heaven angle. Stop Dami from being able to slide forward, but they don't know that Bucky's in play quite just yet. Fast lane now coming through. Relay bolt going to be tossed. Paranoia connecting.
Oh my god, he's just keep on
GN
jumping.
able to find anything there. Just get flushed out, but Jinbung coming away with 2, playing out from door, and it's a nice
He's
little
just
push in
so
front
good.
of May, making it
So
easy
good
for him.
plays, bro.
Francis will
Good
fall.
plays by both
May's
teams.
patience and ends
like
up
it.
paying off.
I like it, I
Close,
like it.
but not close enough. DFM now.
Players playing behind the ropes on opposing teams as well, right? Starts off with RB. For the closer in the round, essentially there. Bit unfortunate. You think that there's some
just imagine you hit the third shot also
and they
on
may be able to come away with a round,
Omen.
but they-
Oh, so that would be
even
so
though there's a
sad.
scan reveal on a Jinbung
Nice
a
move.
little bit earlier on, does not matter. Just holding a very strong line and a bit of a different
Wait, who
sort of
put that
crossfire. 4-1, good
I mean,
start
yeah,
from
obviously.
DFM.
What am I saying?
You flipped the script over for the last map, and it was, you know, it was a technical
When,
4-1. And
but
then
when
some
they
more
join
runs
G,
from
luck will
Nongshim
change
to
into
extend
Jinx.
it.
Fuck you, bro.
So they don't want to see what they were able to do.
All I
against
did
them.
was be nice
Call
to
a
you.
timeout here.
DFM unable to find any value off the timeout calls in the previous map. Let's see if Nongshim can get a conversion, because, I mean, after
Yo, the flow sitting edge of the
faltering,
seat.
let's say,
How?
of
Oh,
T1
shit.
yesterday, their timeouts not leading to any round wins to memory.
Oh, damn.
They've actually slipped from being top of the leaderboard in that regard.
Can you
and,
slide into my
Harry's overtaken
DMs?
them in the round wins after the timeout percentages. It's
Just
The
kidding!
other
Just
team
kidding,
is
just
black and
kidding.
red.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
Nongshim,
hungry.
so I mean, let's see if they're going to be able to do it successfully. They found
W,
both
Gary,
wins
just joking?
after timeouts
Fuck you,
in
bro.
last map, so they've even propelled that a little bit further. But timeout aside now, it's the time for Nongshim to recognize what they want to be finding here.
I don't know about next year,
Access
but
to a
it will be
pit
good.
for RB.
Thank you, thank you. You're married, bro?
See if that's going to be the angle, but it's the Blaze Storm of May that I'm a little bit more interested in, especially if there's a battle against Danby, for example.
There's a Bucky behind it as well. But Dambi with a nice little angle.
Shot.
Cognizant of this play from DFM.
Oh, wait,
What is that?
A shot.
Akame
Kalechi.
hitting another crazy shot as the drone doesn't get the spot on the May.
It's an command in
Okay,
play as
so
well.
that was-
If you want to reset the situation here
yes,
as
fuck you.
DFM, you can all regroup and
It's
go
all up.
with
It's
it
all.
because you don't have smokes anymore.
It's all. It's all
Back
for
in full
content. bro.
speed, then 0.75, then 0.25. That is ridiculous. B-main control, though, firmly in the hands
Oh, wait, what?
of Nongshim and the
I
spike
said, look
now
at the
on
screen and
floor.
the two people died. What the hell?
Akame going to need to pull out a couple more miracle shots, perhaps. 50 seconds remaining. Sees Francis. Ivy now ready to maybe double up on
Yo,
this angle.
yo, yo, yo,
He's gonna
yo.
Catch it with util in hand. Now leaves it all to May. Up and over the top.
Ba-
Finds the first. Looking for the
Oh,
reset.
wow.
Gets close. Needed one more dagger,
Jumping jacks.
but he just doesn't have it. Out of stock. And that's going to be Nongshim having the timeout work a treat.
Good picks in B main, but that's not the thing we want to see here. Achilles
Nope.
is it. We want to see
Don't care about this.
a Kame's flick. Oh my god!
Bro.
Huh?
Is he's robbed him. That is disgusting.
That's one of the nastiest ones that we've seen.
Yeah.
That's his
Bro, what the
Meteor at Bangkok, that ISO shot.
What
that
is
he
that
nails
shot?
just in front of B main on Haven.
Bro, time to be Bings?
That is absolutely
What do you mean?
disgusting.
Well,
What happened,
round
Bings?
win and now 5 ultimates here for Nongshim as the economy gets steady.
I never tried to be
Operator
anyone, bro.
Still held on to here.
I have enough worries in life to become just be me.
Gonna be spotting Mumbai early, but it's a bait and switch play with
That effect was
May.
insane, bro.
Gonna respect it.
Nah, he's gonna die. Yeah, he's dead, MB. No, MB.
Relay bolt into the corner. They're very suspicious about this. And yeah, the Cloudburst will confirm those suspicions.
Oh my god.
Overdrive going to be popped. Up and over the top goes May, but RB is there with the crunch.
Oh my
able to find one for
god.
Jimbin. Cess able to find some answering fire. Swing
Oh
out.
my
Jen
god, what is
moves the battle
happening?
back. As that's going to be a pick up of the spike.
Bings do this type
And
of
now looking
things.
to try to bring this one forward, but already last two players rotating into position here. Don't have a Hunter's Fury.
May is
yet, but maybe a stalemate lockdown.
consistent with his performance.
But Ivy's just swinging forward, so it seems like he's not going to look to try to invest that one in GN, despite being low HP. Still is able to find that headshot. That leaves Francis now to his own devices. Fully flashed up and spotted. Tucked back around the corner. Turret uncleared. Smoked off. Unless
No one's gonna turn.
clears his recon. Which,
Yeah.
oh, there we go.
I knew it, no one's gonna
Find the
turn.
shot.
Problem is a Vandal spraying through the smoke there. Irrespective, it's
Wait. What? Yo! Yo, why am I getting ads?
Reach your impossible with the AI-powered Legion Pro 7i, Lenovo Legion.
DFM still holding the reins here, pushing Nongshim back to an eco as well.
Yo, Infinite!
Bucky, Stinger,
What's up, welcome to stream, bro.
Get back in towards this half.
Turn over the top, spotting out on 3 players. Good info for Nongshim early.
Where do you expect this one to go?
Well, Gambi's just going to go straight forward. He's right into the smoke. And oh, what a turn back from him with the Bucky.
Winning predictions?
Able to find 2.
What do you mean winning
Suddenly
predictions?
They're in such a bad spot. GN dropping down, plants his
Oh,
feet,
no,
finds
no,
one.
no,
Jimbo
no,
on the
no,
cross
no.
out from tiles, finds another. Now finds himself alone. His weapon's going to be
No,
recovered.
no, no,
Going
no,
for the
no, no,
reload,
no,
and
no.
Shinbog hits the god timing onto Persia. Bails them
NS or
out.
DFM?
And that's DFM continuing to win.
That is unfortunate for Nongshim as well. Francis hitting some shots. Darby dispatches of one of them raid bosses in May.
I think NS will win.
Putting up the performance on this map so far. I think there was still like 15 bullets or something when he's picked up that Vandal, by the way.
Hot reload.
9,
What
8,
is the
5.
single peaks,
That's why
bro?
he actually had to go for the reload.
Yeah, what a matka shot it was.
Bit
Gary, can you give me
unfortunate
advice
Persia in
from
the end, quick
marketing?
Jimbo.
I have started for last 2
Golden
years.
Shrews, 6-2.
The last 1
Guns
year
present
and
again
how
for
to
Nongshim.
grow brand
This is
presence. Any
against the others.
sales?
Yeah, looking
Again.
for a crunch, but it's only Cess on this side of the
Presence
map, and
and
he is
sales.
successfully able to drift away. That leaves Ivy now alone. Does have a safe pocket to tuck into, obviously, here at Heaven.
What's
but
up, Archviri?
maybe a
What's
lot
up?
safer for him to
Uh,
maybe not stick around.
Yeah.
Dambi will have to pull back, but no, instead he's
Abhi-
just pre-fire into the smoke there at main. Comes away
One
with
second,
a
huh?
kill.
One
RP
second.
now.
I'll answer your
The
question.
one that's tucked behind the box. Detained
Oh,
onto one
stop
player.
moving. He's like, I'm
Dambi
going
does
to
get
die here
caught.
forever.
Dambi trying to flush him out of the
Oh
smoke.
my god.
The sun
Oh my
is able to do
God.
so. Jen gets
This
caught
is
off
like,
guard
I'm
by
going to die
Francis.
here, bro.
Says it's just too far
You should,
behind
bro.
pack.
You
Watching
should.
the flank, setting up that one recon dart.
My response is the same as yesterday. I hope both teams lose. What the fuck?
Reviable in the next round for DFM.
Why?
1 versus 4 in this situation.
Wanna
If
play
you
for
can
NS?
just
Yeah.
get a little chip of damage onto Nongshim, you keep their economy a little bit
NS
more
has
in
a
check as
potential.
well. As you're not really coming away with a round, especially with a spike just in domain of Nongshim 2.
Should be able to send out the drone and collect the spike and fly it back to you.
That's the sofa buff, is it?
Yeah. Except you're just completely and utterly vulnerable during that.
To be fair, if Wingman could somehow do that,
Do a
bring Gecko
retrieval.
back in, yeah.
Mm.
I mean, he still played a little bit here and there, but
I mean, we don't need to make any more suggestions for.
So yeah,
man.
yeah, this is true.
for marketing started last year to grow. Stop force selling
This round
things.
is just going to go ahead
As a
and
marketing thing,
clock
stop
down.
force selling people
Nongshim
things.
not even really wanting to try to flush him out of this
That'll
position.
get them away from
So you know
buying
how
it
risky
first
it
thing.
is for themselves
What-
to lose these
I
weapons
don't
as
know
well.
what
So
your
with that economy,
marketing
like you
though.
said,
Yeah, like,
DFM do have
yeah.
plenty of cash to continue to get these buys going.
my advice
That
is
is whether in the lockdown as well.
slow down.
The investment there from Jinbong.
Observe
So it
what
kind of
people
sets up
want
that
or
if you can
need.
now remove Cess on that Sova with the Hunter's Fury, you can
Your
use
first
your own lockdown
priority
for a
is going to
potential
be
retake
what
as
people
Nongshim. They've got a couple of options they're going to be able to do to come
need
back in towards this
and
half.
then want.
Try and equalize on the 6-6 department. And currently
Clothes.
just finding, you know, around here, around there. Funnily enough, it's
First is
2
need,
and
or
1,
as
2
I said,
and 1, 2
first
and 1. So by now it should be around 10,
You should
11
market
to
in
DFM
such a
and
way
then
that
around 12
people
to Nongshim.
who need, not want.
Paranoia zoning back. Francis here for the moment, but
Oh
got
shit!
first
It's,
in
it is.
deep.
Oh, I just spotted him.
But still, Jinbong there to cover. RP trying to find something, but this is just a great little aggressive push forward here from the side of DFM, hitting their shots, leaving Ivy
Digital
alone to
marketing
drift
crash
away.
course from Gary. Gary C.
You just have to do what Cess did in the last one.
Get it,
It's
see.
go for the save, have a chit chat with the team to figure out a bit of a strategy going in towards the next round. Where Francis is alright for a buy, RB will be alright. Danby doesn't have the overdrive, but we've seen him still be relatively okay with a lesser weapon. He's not really having a big pop-off performance on this defensive side here either. And well, Persia, I mean, he's just
Like I said, no.
begging for something. So
Tell me this spend. Fuck
more
the
of a
pen,
half
bro.
buy angle on the
Sell
next
ink.
round for Nongshim. Set yourselves
Better.
up. A
You need
cheeky
ink
round if you can maybe
to run the
get
pen.
away with it with some alt investment. Otherwise, you're looking at a proper buy rounds 12. By that time, could even result in a 9-3 half.
Yeah, maybe,
Sell ink so you can put it anywhere in any pen.
you know, drop the pit, lock off the A site, judge in hand for RB. Something to that effect. If Bucky for Dami continues to be just still
Okay,
good
yeah.
value. He looks like he's playing Apex Legends when he's sliding across and just quick tapping people with that.
Oh, I'm silly. It's full loss bonus. Isn't it? Are they going to be just have a full buy?
Jerry, what's the practical so different
the
in
armors
marketing?
look
Yes, very. Very different. Not gonna lie, very different.
Well, nevertheless,
You didn't get
flipping on
spotted,
the
bro.
other side, DFM,
Yo, what?
aware of the
What
situation
is
and
that?
the possible positions
In
that
Japanese.
the rest of the Nongshim
The ping
guys
is in
coming
Japanese,
from
bro. Holy
immediately,
crap, so crazy.
apart from the
I would like
main
that.
players.
Yeah, able to script together with the operator here.
This is why math on broadcast is dangerous.
I just choose not to really go for it.
I flashed.
Have to flash him into the angle. RB sends out the snake bite. Smoke down, cycle forward. Goes for the
Man.
swing with Cess
Man,
caught by the
man,
paranoia.
man, what
Very
man?
well prepped
I
here,
flash, I
DFM.
die. What's that?
Not
That
in
meme is
the
done.
right place at the right time.
I flash, I die. I
Drone
put
about
smoke,
to
I
stab.
die.
Likelihood
I put
is
it, do
operating
anything,
as
I
expected
die.
does.
I go in, I die.
Couple on the nose
I wait,
plays
I
from
die.
DFM at the moment. Early warning calls as well from the paranoia.
I make a play, I
Flashes
die.
coming on through with the combos. Just denied by Cess.
Korea ruling APAC Valorant.
Himself here.
Somewhere, yeah.
Pinned in, Cloudburst down.
Oh my God.
Spirit to try to peel the pressure.
Oh
It
my
goes forward.
God.
With that shorty defense. Oh boy. Welcome to APAC average round. Getting a little bit silly. He thought his teammate was still being pressured, still being pushed. And instead, May ends up being caught up in the crossfire there.
To make sense, that is no sense. It's only nonsense. But to make sense, I think his teammate thought, okay, you die, I don't care. It's like I need. Oh no.
Across the shot connecting, Cess going to be taken down.
You die, I don't care. We don't care. We need to hit the person who's running towards you. If you hit one shotgun to that person, and in the flow,
But now with GN,
if the flow hit one shot to that one shotgun to that person,
fragment lobbed down.
Oh,
Spot
oh,
one.
so close.
Bailout is there.
yeah, if you hit one shot to shotgun with that,
Good destruction there from Akame and now
My ulti kills him.
DFM. They continue having Nongshim get so very close.
I
to steal
die.
away these rounds.
I watch replay, I die. I go forward, I die. I go back, I die.
I want to see if we did him dirty with the replays and the Hunter's Fury, but no, nevertheless, we're continuing the pattern in this half.
I kill, I die.
2 to DFM and 1 over towards Nongshim. But my oh my, does that one get
I
close
hide,
enough
I
to make an
die.
angle from GN. And into last round.
I go last,
of
I
the half
die.
now for Nongshim. You're kind of hoping you're able to come
Guys
up with
like
this
this
one and maybe just use the Viper's Pit that you've held for.
Oh my
Next
god.
For quite
Oh
some time.
my.
Quick little exit there. GN, however,
I feel Nongshim is getting unlucky as well.
gets in, gets out. Maytag down to 54.
I feel Nongshim is getting a little bit unlucky as well.
DFM. Not a lot of this utility really played with either, so you can even just go for a pretty full execute if you want to yourselves. Incentivize maybe RB has to drop
Is
the
there-
hit if the time just keeps on bleeding down.
There's
Use
something
it now
up with the
instead.
timing.
You hear the drone from Cess used. It is kind of an audible call. Can't get scoped out on the other side of the map.
Doctor does not clear that nano. Still having the double setup available for Ivy. Is the recon going to be denied that pulse?
It took so
Everybody from DFM
long
now getting
to
clustered
hit
on the
that
side of the
recon
map.
and
Fed
he
Dambi
still destroyed the recon.
rewrapping,
If I was
rotating
that player and
across.
it took so
Trying
long to hit the
reinforce
recon, why
RB's
doesn't it
position
spot
in
me?
case there's a cat crunch.
Well, Hunter's Fury is just going to confirm some information if it can get any tags in towards B main, where Jinbong is looking to dance
Oh, shit.
around it.
They hit somebody.
Avoid all of
They
it.
hit me.
In for a B setup now with 30 seconds to go.
It's not going to cause any kind of pivots here for the team. Just looking to
30
play
seconds
split
left.
2-2.
No, Francis is too far apart.
Holding, getting
You're too
spammed
far away
out.
from your
Great
your
shots
spot.
from May. So the nano's now going to be popped, but
Oh
Jinbong
my
does get
God.
taken down by
Oh
that.
my
Ivy
God.
scaling forward.
Oh
to the
my
final one,
God.
looks for the transfer onto the second, doesn't make it happen. Dambi looking to try to aggress forward. He pushes back out of that fast lane, and he will
What
fall.
just is happening? What just
Right
is
now.
happening? Now when will the
Couple
season start
seconds to spare,
officially?
and
No clue.
RP
Depends on
has to try to bail
obviously
them out.
after champs. Exact
Yeah.
date, no clue.
May taking that fight for a
Oy.
brief moment, opts the back away, and Cess will be able to find it in the end. 9-3, DFM.
Oh, where you going all
Looking
the maps,
alive
bro?
and well,
Every
looking
day
like the
we
team
go
that
all
got
maps.
them to
Every
this
day
point,
watch
to
we
their
go all
first
maps. What the
playoffs here
hell?
on Ascent.
100%. I mean, it's GN getting in, it's May getting in. Those are
Why
two
can't the
pivotal
second map
players
go all map?
to get a lot of damage.
Why is the first match always going to be the
Coordination
first match is going to be
done.
always all map? I want to see
I feel
GE
like they've
play.
also just had Dambi's number time and time again
wanna
on
see
this map.
I wanna
Playing
see
around
me also
smokes, playing in smokes. It's
I also
looking
want to play.
pretty good. For DFM and for Nongshim, they're going to have to try and come out with something a little bit different on their attacking side, and this composition that they throw in as well. You know, we've seen this one played
9-3
a couple
Gus.
times too.
Oh,
Team
shit.
Secret, the
That's a
13-10,
9-3.
GENG, the overtime. Doesn't give
Bro,
you
was
too
watching
much
match
confidence for this
while
exact
actually
composition
being
for Nongshim.
high. He
I was
wrote
actually
the
kind of
caption while
theorizing
being
coming
high
in
too.
towards
What?
this one. Maybe they do look to even change it and bring in the deadlock and go for
Huh?
some sort of deadlock
Huh?
comp here with the proficiency of Ivy. You know, bring
What?
something new out in towards a series like this one. Get back onto some really comfort roles. It's not like it's over for Francis is too bad or Ivy on the Killjoy is too bad, but I have just been more impressed with the deadlock comps that they do sort of run.
Another shy voter here. But what a turnaround this has been for DFM across the board.
Why's you not answering my call?
I mean, I still want to just go back and watch that Akame shot over and over again. Outside of
Make it-
Gelato.
Just make it your screensaver. You
Yeah.
know, like,
Yo, answer my call, bro.
I'm sure someone could facilitate that.
People still use screensavers these days?
They
I
used
swear- I
the
feel like I-
animated
Sleep over.
background one instead of a screensaver.
I've not used a screensaver in years.
Yo!
It's going to be an attempted crunch outside of A main here, but
What was that?
too few many people here. So May will lose his life nice and early. That's going to be Nongshim with their leg in the door.
Oh, Nongshim. They'll generally set themselves up for a bit of a pop and go moment on the back of a drone going in
Maybe other
from
phone.
Francis. It's what they're angling towards at the current time.
Going over the top. Does he get the spot here on the close angle? It does not. So Seth is able to find one, but nothing more. RP quickly will just go ahead and push forward. Yeah, this is looking like all Nongshim all day long in the second pistol, and it will be. So a fourth round win for them. 3-1 in pistols overall. Starting the great journey to try to run back this map.
Well, they're going to have to try and do it early on, give themselves as much space as they possibly can and as much possible opportunities.
Guys, give me a kiss you.
Beating the timing in towards main against May there as well, and just a coordination affair for them in towards the site. Strength in numbers for the trades, something that they were doing really well in the last map today. But they can continue on to do that for the attacking side here. Throw a little bit of cause for concern to DFM.
Okay.
Just on the anti-eco now.
What's your master chef?
May with that Sheriff.
It'll be
3
good.
players around the corner. Tailwind pop, but shot just goes right past Dambi. Unable to find that kill as a relay bolt looking to try to break their way forward.
Oh my
and it
good.
will work a treat.
Wait, different people got that kill. What the hell? Bro, so basically what they're doing is they're just sending, like, they're just sending Neon and 2 people are running behind Neon. Like, every single time.
Here on the Dambi.
Yeah, maybe. As long as Dami doesn't move from his current position, it should be A-okay, and now he's just been spotted out anyways.
Paranoia even just to go ahead and try to guarantee this one, forces him out into the open where Francis can collect. And that's going to be a pretty big fast track towards that Hunter's Fury, already 2 charges away, whereas Jinbong got a lot of distance before that lockdown rather is going to be available.
It's definitely going to be
you didn't get any of that
to
kill.
get online for sure. But if that's great from DFM and it's something that they want to counter, I mean, it's the agents that are 5 that we know, right? They could get that Paranoia and
So,
combo
how
ready.
is life, guys?
A little bit of
How is
control
everything
into
going?
one of the
What are you guys doing
extremities.
today, though?
It's currently positioned
What are you
over
guys, like,
B in that affair,
doing
so
for
it's,
today for Independence
probably
Day?
the free
What should I
orb
eat for
territory
Independence Day?
for Nongshim over at
We have
A
been
here.
freedom today. I need to eat something
Grinder
nice.
KJ util, but turret
I want to
gone.
eat something
Paranoia
nice.
sent.
At
Dambi
freedom tawara.
pushing forward here.
Today we
into the
shall
smoke.
eat
Avoid
free
those
food.
shots.
Free food, man.
Taps the switch door, quickly going to
Today
be
we
broken
shall
down
eat
here, but the spike is now
food.
planted. You've got
That
Ivy
gives
on
us-
the approach from top mid.
Makes us feel like free.
Peeks in, finds Jian, just tucks back around, and now they constantly have to be
Yeah,
worried
he's
about
dead,
that.
he's dead. Ah. No, what timing? Oh no!
Does get taken down.
Wait, didn't I hear-
able to find one. Damn near flawless. Nongshim looking very much alive and well themselves here now on the attack as they get the bonus conversion.
That's huge for them, to be honest with you. Love the position of Ivy to be able to just play in their mental
What? I
space
have
as
an
well
idea.
on the little flank, catching Jian, removing any dark covers that could come in. And then as well, the second layer of Nongshim taking the Raptors' control. RB gets overlooked by Jinbong. Thought he'd actually properly spotted it out on the shoulder peek towards the switch. A couple of problem positions on DFM and capitalizations on Nongshim. Goes very far in that round.
Double Bucky here.
Good molly.
Okay. Well, good amount of
Why
that
is this
70K as
pizza
well, but
night?
Still, we'll find some damage.
Bro, yo.
Shorty for Cess.
What is this pizza 69 rupees for?
He went out a fight versus
Wait,
Ivy.
look at this, guys.
A massive weapon upgrade, but, well, sends out one pump, sends out the second. Some damage found as, oh, Dambi. So hard to try to snipe down out of the air. Jinbong now going to
Yo,
be
what?
overwhelmed. Francis will find that kill.
69
Players
rupees
love to
pizza.
try to turn the tides here.
Don't want to
May
know
still has down
like
his
what will
number on.
happen to me if I
CP4
eat
in the
that.
market. Paranoia does connect, but Perch is able to pull back, and now RB on
Margarita
this flank,
pizza
able to strike.
89 rupees.
He gets his one, he gets out, just leaving DFM reeling. Jian with a recovered Vandal, see if he's going to be able to find anything here. Try to slow the bankroll of Nongshim. It's already very much gotten out of hand.
You'd have to have a Kame to set him up with a flash or something here, but time has just ticked way too far. You're looking for any exit damage.
The face forward. And yep, there's
Yeah, I
Ivy
mean-
just slinking up, closing in, getting on top of the enemy KO. So now just 2 rounds separating. The FM starting to sweat.
I'm kind of wondering as well, going into this next gun round, right? Are you calling a timeout yet over at DFM? Are you wanting to exercise one?
Give me a second, I
You
need to
saw
order
two,
my
you
food,
haven't
I'm
used
just
any
gonna go
just yet.
hungry.
I think now would be a right timing to do it, but it doesn't look like they're going to.
No, so trust in the players and the decision making is still going to look okay in how they're going to potentially approach this round. Operator's going to be out for May over at A Rafters. It's where pretty much all the force of Nongshim are currently slanted toward.
No option to end it though.
It's a spawn on the 1, but the rotation's starting to come through, so it's going to be a lot more pressure on this side of the
89
map.
plus 89 कितना है भाई?
You can draw out the drone from Francis here. Make things a little bit easier for any potential denials.
19
Francis
160.
as well. If he's able to spot out, you know, perhaps where the operator is or where it's not, if they know it's in play, it's going to be real good. Just using the drone now to clear out B main. See that nobody is close, remove the turret, standard protocol things.
Huh. Actually, yeah, it's 176.
Doesn't get a dart hit, so Hunter's Fury not going to be called out quite just yet. Still has a bit of leeway with the lockdown out available where he could invest that pretty safe.
Oh, me. Oh, me. Oh, me.
Reach your impossible with the AI-powered Legion Pro 7i, Lenovo Legion.
Very much outnumbered. These three remaining players from DFM are going to have to just go for a save. Nongshim are going to be one round away from tying this up.
And you just in another postcode as well at the moment, right? DFM not getting information, not getting proactive in this round. When you've got a Sova, when you've got a KO, these players have refreshable information gaining
Yeah, back my game
right?
started. Okay, I'm back as well. I just ordered food for myself.
They're just not getting
Today,
proactive
after a
enough
long
to
time, I'm
figure out
eating
where
from
the
this
end game
place.
was for Nongshim. As you mentioned, you had a little bit of that paranoia play towards short, but there was nothing that they're finding on the back of it. I'm surprised there was no early rotation calls.
Hold this weapon.
Yo, both winning.
Actually does steady it, so RB, he's more than happy to give his life for the cause. He's going to be cash capped regardless, as will Ivy be, so may as well send him out, see what
Bro,
you can
no
find.
space.
Ivy has as well picked up that lockdown, so yes, there's an investment of a Hunter's Fury going into
What
this
if all
round.
die there?
Even
So
then,
funny.
the next ultimate that they can cycle through is still technically a little bit unanswerable unless
So-
Akame has another fragment lineup and Cess has
For
some
people
shock darts potentially, you know.
who don't know,
We've seen their proficiency
or
on
maybe
the
I'm
outside
mistaken and
already.
I've noticed
But
this after a
these
long
are
time, I
the
forgot.
key components for
The end of the
Nongshim
footstep line
on
is where
this little
the bomb is going
93
to
superstitious curse. They
last,
are,
right?
well, on a way.
Those-
Who's more superstitious than sailors? Boys on the boat right now.
Placing swamp grenade.
Ooh, could be a bad one.
Star enjoyers.
Yes?
Star signs.
Yeah. I actually at one point I actually forgot about it because I didn't realize. Like I just
All right, well,
stopped.
looking for a crunch here.
I
That's
stopped.
going to be a good amount of
It-
information gained
I mean,
for
like,
DFM. There
he
is
didn't-
nothing and nobody really on this site to try to slow things down. Other than the
At one point I
Nanos,
just like
Jimbo,
forgot about it
having been past the operators,
because it's
gonna
not
try
a
and stand at
daily
this one. He'll be zoned away by
usage
the snake
thing.
bite
Right?
there at his face.
I forgot about it.
Back to May, the lockdown.
Thank God I
Now,
remembered.
big reveal. They're around the back, and May flushed out of market. Immediately
Yeah, this is
paranoia
over.
across towards this alley position. And now with a pit, just locking this one off. DFM are fully rerouted.
Yeah, it's the extended pit as well. You just cannot contend with getting in towards this one.
Like I said in
Especially when
9-3,
Cess didn't have a drone. Now
like-
it's just getting
I
that
think
dart
Nongshim
online.
is playing really good. It's just that they're getting very unlucky at certain points.
Call it.
If that
Swap
stop
momentum, but
happening,
It's got to be a four-player save.
Nongshim
There's
will
just
roll.
nothing else to be done here.
it's happening right now. Like,
It's a tough pill to swallow. But one the DFM have to choke down is Nongshim. They're going to tie things up at 9-9. 6 consecutive rounds here in the half, starting from that pistol. DFM have just not been able to find any purchase whatsoever with this defense.
We've got two extremes just on this little hunt that we see Nongshim going to their spawn. DFM's attack looking great. You know, the defenses of Nongshim, a little bit shocking when you consider it's a double controller comp as well, right? With the Viper and the new look, and you're trying to get up close and personal here and there. You're trying to find that space. Looks abysmal from them. Flip it on over. And this is Nongshim knowing what to do on the attacking side and really no answer for a DFM in a composition that they haven't deployed just yet here. You know, last time, as I highlighted a little bit earlier, it was Teo meta, it's an Astra, it's a very different look. You're only playing on the back of some scrim results and some planning going in towards this series on a map that, by all means, on this defensive side, you are looking very uncomfortable. You've seen it in a couple of the players' faces on those cams too. A very high stakes map for DFM now, tied up 9-9. Gotta get on the board here with that 4-person save.
Out back into May's hands. There's the entry attempt now coming through. Dambi sprinting past that gap, now smoked off. May repositions to heaven. Tailwind popped, goes for a flick, and would have been a monster. But cannot make it connect. Still 5 players strong
if
on
it's
both
not in that
sides.
side, you would have got a shot long back.
See
Why
what
is he not
DFM
taking
can
time
try
out?
get done here.
It's nothing to do
Back
with
into this. They don't have the
DFM
zone
playing
command.
bad.
They don't have it from the shadows. Jinbuk
like,
still 3
I
charges
don't
away
see
from
a
having a
timeout there,
lockdown.
though.
The tools just realistically aren't there for DFM. It's going to have to come off the back of some good shots, just like that one. Finds the first, RB. Within the poison orb, slides back over in towards May and Francis. Gonna hold the door, quick tap, May gonna be taken down. Jinbuk now lost as well. RB striking, finds Jian. As Dambi drops down off the top of heaven and says he catches the glimpse, but he cannot catch the shot.
Give me a chance.
Navi
Give
is
me
the
a
fish that
chance.
maybe got away. As he continues to poke and prod at this
Bro,
player.
this agent is so
He
annoying.
loses his life. He loses his op. And
probably take a
DFM
timeout
lose the
now.
round and the lead.
This
They
is
take
the
a timeout
moment
now?
in time for Nongshim that they know they've got this series in
they're
their
taking a timeout
hands, you would
now.
assume. So many rounds in a row on this attacking
Now's the
side.
right time.
And finally, I was almost going to beg in this position from DFM. Where are your timeouts? You've got 2. You need a talk. You've looked lost. Danby is just getting around, getting dirty in the duels. You've lost the ult game at the moment. You're losing all of these rounds. We're seeing great cycling from Nongshim currently on this attacking side. And I'm going to highlight it because it's on the screen. The operator has not done anything for DFM yet.
No.
Oh shit! Danby movements is
It's
crazy.
been
Danby movement is
avoided.
crazy.
It's been just pushed off angles by utility. They've just been dumping everything at that operator. And the scenes that
They're
we
very
were
confused.
witnessing, again, from that attacking side. they've
Doesn't matter,
very
even the
much been
coach.
inverted.
Like, it's being unpredictable.
Both
Bro.
teams just
Like, what do you the
suck
coach
at
say?
defending on this map.
You
I
can't
don't
say
know.
anything, bro.
They wouldn't be the only
But-
ones.
True. But it's
What
still
did the coach say?
bizarre to see this complete
I
tonal
feel
shift.
bad right now.
Yeah. A shift in tides.
Yeah, maybe I do want paper thin. No.
Hey, don't worry, you'll get him next time.
His would be way less clever. He'd be like, they're playing on the port side of the map. I'm like, you talking to the B side? Yeah. Okay.
That's, you see, I know it's left side because it's 4 letters. That's how I remember that. So it's B side because all
Oh,
of
my
B
stomach
sides
is
are now on the
growling.
left side for the attackers. Anywho, this is a very crucial round for DFM. Cannot be understated. Roundless on this defensive side. It's very silent in the very beginning. An orb gathered. First casualty gonna be huge.
Just from GN, he needs to be patient here. He's going to find any value, but it looks like Nongshim are not going to give it to him. Solid suspicions. Once again, looking to try to tackle this B site. Triple stack is here.
The thing is, Francis has already used that drone as well, right? So it's just
Damn.
a normal recon
Nongshim
dart
just
that
changed
comes
the
online for the
whole setup,
second
bro.
phase of this round.
They pause. Okay, fine. They
Fire
pause.
finds
Let's group up.
touch of damage on the
Let's talk it
Francis.
out. Like, see what they're doing.
Bailout strategy with these
That's
ults,
good.
you'd
Last
assume
time they
DFM
fucked up,
getting
like,
information from
they
GNs
fucked
from
up
the shadows.
by not
Once
pausing
home,
and,
angle towards
grouping
the
up.
B side where it is a little bit more stacked for DFM.
Pivot coming in, but Jinbong not in a position to really try to utilize the lockdown here at the moment. Dambi with a peek in towards Ali. It's a decent amount of damage going to be suffered, but there's the reveal, and there's May able to find him
30 seconds left.
right through the wall.
Fucking 3 people hiding
seconds.
behind side, bro.
Oh, Jinbong. Okay, I'm going to have to see that one back as Francis Ivy Build's going to fall.
What the fuck?
He's able to find Persia as well, and that
What
leaves
do you do?
RP
If
alone in
Nongshim,
1v4.
if Nongshim wins, boom will go Ascension or Challengers.
Nothing's not collected, but doesn't matter
Actually, I
at
don't
all.
know.
The time is just not going to be there for him. See if he can get a little bit more damage dealt, but it's completely surrounded. Akame able to just go ahead and pull back around the corner, and RP will eventually fall. Clean
Oh,
final
shit,
shot there
they're
from
supposed to
May
be
as
winning this
DFM.
round.
They tie it up at 10-10. The timeout. We're waiting for it for the longest time. They finally call it. It does get them their first round win in this half.
Yeah, there was not a lot of direct information, unfortunately, for Nongshim in this round, right? They're not getting too far forward over at A, over at short, to really reveal any positions.
that unlucky-
of the DFM
unlucky
guys. And by the
collateral,
time
oh
ticking
no.
down and down, you're trying to bully your way into the B site where there's just
Unlucky
all that utility
collateral also
still
happened.
available for DFM. You'd
Oh!
assume that they'd be pretty comfortable at
Reverse
that time
double.
with their Sova util and their Killjoy util just available. So again,
Oh,
that round,
sheesh.
kind of an easy checkbox, I feel like, for DFM with the way that one does eventuate, and Nongshim probably recognizing that
Nongshim
as
is
well
going to be. Oh, what? Who's this?
for their
Omen?
own timeout.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way, I just want to highlight that Omen cosplay is absolutely phenomenal.
That was great.
Like we've seen crazy ones. We've seen like the KO that's been around in Pacific as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like
What?
I
What so
tip my
phenomenal
Rebel
about this guy?
that is-
What, he can TP, actually
Like,
TP in your life?
Cosplay teams here in Korea. And a lot
Can you
of
actually
them been
TP in
around
your life?
for the longest time.
That will be phenomenal.
Used to have a bunch in Overwatch. I forget the name of the group, but they would show up to everything, and sometimes the teams would be like, "Hey, we're doing a special event. We want to hire you to come out and do this kind of stuff." So it's really neat. The cosplay community here in Korea is, I'd say, understated, but still strong.
there you go. Well, Speaking about showing up, Nongshim have done that on the attacking side. That's what we need to see for DFM now.
We all have money, but we're not buying full armor.
Yeah, against the Vandals, that is the more tendency. Instead of the Phantoms, it's a head scratcher. But it's,
I say we. I'm not the captain of the boat. He's abandoned it.
Yeah, they figured something out.
It's under maintenance.
They're playing very, very so safe. Holy shit.
It's looking like it's about to be seaworthy here if they can close out this map.
No.
This is just going to keep happening.
You just put a little lick of paint on it, and then we can, you know, smash the bottle.
Here, Dombey starting to bound towards you. And that's going to be a big threat, May.
Oh, that's
able to
spot
find
here.
one. Does get spotted though, and RB is able to quickly collect the kill there on the back end. So it's going to be able to find one before getting traded out. So in the end, it's going to be 3v3.
Thank God Francis killed her, yeah?
Spike still down inside of B lobby.
They can't do anything because Kame with the null command at the moment. It did remove the overdrive, but it already kind of found its space and damage.
They did also remove this Hunter's Fury though, so that if they can recover this, get rid of Jinbung, they're going to be in a very good spot to get this plant down, because that would mean the lockdown's also removed.
He's just stuck by
Such an important round, holy shit.
No assistive
3v3.
info from his teammates.
Two flashes
Kill
still
two
available
inside.
from Akame.
They should
Maybe
know
try to
one more
play
should
him
be
in,
dead.
but they need to start doing that
So they're playing
right
3
now.
here.
Because here comes Dombey. Playing on the corner, swinging around the
Oh
side,
my
and there's the short
God.
strike. Jan similarly does get taken down. Francis here at market steps. Yeah, able to survive that one. Oh, dearie me.
Oh man, just jumped and jumped.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What do we hear from Elevator a little bit earlier on? Loves KOs, loves good KO players. Not when they're coming out with flashes like that, unfortunately. There, Akame. That is a bit of a roughie, but by then, you know, in the 3 versus 3 and the reset that comes out from Nongshim too, they're finding a kill towards spawn, a kill towards backboat. That was kind of a pivotal one for me. I in that moment would have loved to see double flash drive lobs over to the site to try and get Jinbung activated, right? Kind of standard things when you got a KO over at side spawn.
Yeah, keep him protected, but yeah, it just wasn't there.
11-10, Nongshim. They can smell a victory here. And for DFM, is it going to be blood in the water or not? The operator and the space being made.
Ivy going to be seen there at the very last second. May just now getting onto that line, though.
What's up, Asanko?
That's just a
First option. No, always the second option if in it. But today I did for the first option.
Deep towards spawn.
Ooh, spots one. He's just a hair off being able to find the shots on the Francis.
Usually, unlucky, you should be dead there.
Nice little gift wrapped up with a bow for DFM, but do not get it in the end. Jin now forward here into the smoke with the judge, but RB is very much.
How are you doing? I'm doing good, bro. How are you?
Gotta get out of dodges May a little bit there.
How are you?
Yep, ops right there.
You know that Dami doesn't have the fast lane.
Tell me
He's
what
still
to
got
order.
that sprint and slide.
First one.
Fragment, but Akame able to critically find that kill. Zero trying to spot out where the TP was going to be coming from.
Still got the Hunter's Fury. If you need to throw this one out, and as I say that, here it comes.
30 seconds.
Are investing it from across the map. Looking for the contact. Francis does nearly get taken down by that, but
you so many
able to survive. The pinch down coming through here.
Oh wait, what?
The door gets broken open and Meg just cannot turn back fast enough. But Sex is here to try to bail them out. 15 seconds remaining. He's out of the open. That's gift to the plant. RB all the time in the world.
What were you doing?
Paranoia will be able to get the catch, but it's going to go up and over the top of the box, and RB now can reposition. And GN, he is not going to be ready for this at all. It's a Red Bull clip from RB as DFM. They have it in their hands, but it all just slips through their fingertips.
Where's the comms? That's what I'm questioning at the moment.
Yeah,
May
something.
is looking the complete wrong
May
way.
is
There's a
looking
stampede
somewhere
up
else.
through mid. Surely, footsteps and that sort of thing. Are you bamboozled?
Oh, Francis,
by what's
oh
happening
my
over
God,
by your
how did
teammates
you
at
get that
A?
pickles?
I mean, the spike has been gifted to Cess, and he runs back into the open instead of going to the backside. There's 10 seconds. If he tucks in and plays for the time, he would win by default.
And if the man had a
It's
gun
just
out, oh my
huge
God.
monumental fumble from DFM.
That round just didn't go DFM's way, bro. Sheesh.
Can they even try to persevere from here? A round like that, a loss suffered in that fashion, and now Akame dead off the rip. May's just going to be shot out of the sky.
Wait, what? Show me the other fight.
One, but Dami
Wait,
finds
what?
GN. This A site.
What's going on? I'm so lost.
Primed for the taking.
RB, I want RB on the plant. He would have got the pit. I mean, he's got it anyway. He was wanting to grab the orb.
And feeling perfectly cozy. They even have the Hunter's
No,
Fury
this is
Francis
easy.
and disconnect the position, but there you go. Yeah, the pit will be in play. They are looking to make this a
Very
virtually
cool.
impossible situation for DFM to try to clutch their way out of. Recon at the ready.
Why did
Two
they
shock
pin?
darts.
Wait,
the
why did
Hunter's Fury,
VCT
a fast
pin
lane.
that message GG already?
This would be
What?
a Herculean effort from
What if they
DFM
clutched it?
to try to keep it going. Jinbun going to be spotted here on the
See?
drop down. They're able to double face in towards Hell.
There's
Persia
always chances.
dead.
See?
Jinbun finding another, but the time is starting to get away from them. The push forward, the Hunter's Fury, the layers are now
I mean, there
coming
was
to
chances.
fruition.
Why did-
And for Nongshim,
Why did they
they
pin
will
that
stick
GG?
around here. In the stage 2 playoffs,
That's
they
bad.
send DFM home.
That's bad.
Denying them a hope of advancing forward, denying them a hope of appearing in front of a home crowd in Tokyo.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, the ship has
Just
been
imagine you
banked
need
here
one
on
game
the
away.
sands, grounded.
Just one, all this
And that
time,
is a
you just
rough one
need
for
one
DFM,
game
a
away
team
to
that
go
has
to
shown
home
so
crowd.
much promise and growth with this new roster this stage. The best performance we've
Game-
seen from
game
them
is-
ever in Pacific. But
Game
the
is
Nongshim,
harsh, bro.
slurp
Game is
by slurp,
harsh.
baby.
Very much the same sentiment here for them. And yeah, slurp by slurp, because,
Game is
I
harsh.
mean, they turned DFM into noodles. They cooked them quickly.
Ah.
They devoured them.
Fuck.
But DFM, like you said, best ever placement, best performances that we've seen out of this organization. We saw the glimpses of it, that first attacker's side here
That's
on
just sad.
Ascent. That's what we wanted to be seeing the whole way throughout, but it feels like an earlier timeout call, a slight change of play in any one of these rounds. We could have been looking at that corrode. We could have been looking at a very different outcome. So commiserations to DFM. A damn good effort. We look forward to seeing them back.
Wait, this
Continue
always
to see
happens
the
like
growth of
this?
these
The loser
Japanese
first
teams.
comes and bows
But
and
for
then goes?
Nongshim,
Oh yeah,
they
actually
stick
it
around in
does.
this tournament. They still have a chance to go to Tokyo. They still have a chance. to
I
go
mean,
to
I did
Champions
say,
Paris.
Nongshim is going to win that 9-3 before it was 9-3 because I just felt they were playing really good. It's just some moments they were getting cocked because of luck, and that ran out of. I mean, for DFM it ran out of. So, what's up, Roshan? I finally got inspired by GE. Just kidding, Gary, bro. Good for you, bro. Nice shit. One. What the fuck? What do you mean? Oh my God, Abik. Did you bet on DFM?
Persevere, but for now, let's go ahead and hear some good, happy thoughts from them as we send it down to Gen Lee.
Congratulations, Nongshim, on today's win, and hello, RV.
No one respects. I don't know. I feel G should respect more of my opinion. On about the game and players and whatnot. It is what it is.
And it continues. Now, first of all, can you evaluate the match for us tonight? 이렇게 승리를 거두면서 플레이오프 여정을 계속
It is what it is. The fuck? Where is this? After this loss of DFM, both Boom and Nongshim at least have confirmed Ascension slot this year. Oh wait, crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I actually did not wish people in... I actually did not wish people in... what's that called? On my social media. भैया एक सवाल पूछूं? Yeah, ask that, right? Ask me. It means GG for VLT in Ascension. Why? What happened? A lot of people expected them to win anyways. No? Why your hopes and dreams dies when two teams from VCT goes to Ascension? A lot of people said VLT would have done better. That current roster would have been better in the same. I mean, I still believe in them. I'm just saying, why did your hopes go away? पूछ ना सवाल जल्दी पूछ. I might leave now because my wife has an off today, and I feel I would like to spend time with my wife. I mean, everybody should spend that time with their loved ones. Please do spend that time with loved ones. Life is not too long. Why don't org like Soul, Godlike, RNTX give opportunity to underdog creators like SCC? I don't know. I really don't know. I actually don't know. Probably because these orgs have enough big CCs that underdog CC, it's like, why grow them for free? You understand? Probably that, I don't know. They definitely have a clear advantage. I mean, that's what I've said. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's not like it's not going to be tough. I said it's going to be tough. It's just that a lot of people said that VLT would have done better and beat these teams. So I'm talking to them. Why are they scared now? They shouldn't be. Because just have faith in your team, brother. If you believe in your team will go far. I might end the stream though. I think everyone should go enjoy their life. Life is too short. Anything can happen. I hope I can come back tomorrow and stream. So, anything can happen in life. So take care, guys. I love you all. As I always say, stay safe, stay strong, stay positive, and I believe in you. And I'm proud of you guys a lot. I'm super proud of you guys for what all you guys are doing, and I'm proud of you all. Yeah, so take care, stay safe, stay hydrated. I love you all. Bye.